All right, we are back. We are back. I gotta get in my Warframe bag because, ma'am, I haven't been keeping up with it at all. And I have to in a way where, like, as intense grinding in Warframe is, the what we would be the equivalent of a fucking battle pass. I need all these free items. I want them, and not having them is blasphemy. So I'm gonna try and catch up as much as I can, cause I am late, and I want them. Especially that thing is so pretty. So yeah, let's do this. Enemies. That's gonna mission. Okay, collect different type of resources. Collect. Oh, okay. These resources. Okay. Complete 3 puzzles in Diviri. Kill that enemy in Diviri. That would be the fucking circuit. Enemy with arc gun. Mission. Either an arc wing mission. Oh, yeah. Visit a featured dojo. Complete mission with only a primary weapon. Mark 5 mud or resource. Okay, those are easy. Plus they're low. These the Diviri thing. 3 puzzles and killing Dax. Okay, no, it's not the circuit. It's gonna be the base Diviri. Not the base. Anyway, it's okay. No, I get it. I think I understand what I see the vision. All right. I'm gonna solo it, but not in Still Pat, because Diviri Still Pat is a no for me. The Diviri experience. Yeah, there you go. All right, let's do this.
My husband, 28 male, told me he doesn't lust after me, 24 female, and doesn't see me as a woman.
Asshole.
Asshole.
That makes no sense.
Yeah,
Also, illegal.
Thank you, Sean. Thank you. I don't even know why I have this button. We just make you say.
Wait, is it? Am I tripping? What's illegal about that? 28 and 24? No, it's not. Hi, Astro 12.
Say it
Good
every
morning.
time.
We need to hear the real thing.
I mean, I guess just if I'm sick, sometimes it might be nice to.
True, yeah.
No,
Some say it might be better with a cough in between. That shit.
Yeah.
That shit is pretty.
Some people really enjoyed my if I cough again, the show's over bit.
Who do I want to play?
That was a good one.
I was hanging on by a thread while I was editing it.
It was the stakes were high.
I was like, I don't know how I'm going to end this. If it just ends.
Thanks for supporting the show. It's been a good run.
All right. So my husband, 28 male, and I, 24 female, have been together for 6 years and
Okay.
married for almost 2 years.
Wait.
18?
So 18 and
22.
I guess technically at that time,
Not
not
that
illegal, but
Yeah.
it does
bad.
fit under like the small caveat of if you can't take your partner to prom, don't date them.
Also,
And
was he
I-
waiting for 18?
Yeah.
Damn,
Sure.
these are all friends
Wait,
that I don't even
married or
use.
started dating at 18?
Together for 6 years. Married for
Okay.
2 years.
Oh,
they married.
I
when she
think
was
safe
20.
to say waiting at 18.
Yeah.
At
you
the
know,
very, I mean, yeah.
not told, but you never know.
Implied, yeah.
I just
Yeah,
feel
sure,
like
sure.
the prom thing is a good bet. You know, if the school won't allow them in, there's good reason. There's good reason y'all shouldn't date.
Yeah. He used to go
Damn.
crazy for me
None
when
of
we were
them I
dating.
use.
Couldn't stop doing and talking about sexual things with me, and I enjoyed it. We didn't go all the way before marriage and kept it for marriage. So I thought we were going to have amazing sex together when married, but I was so wrong. The first months of marriage was the worst. We had sex like once or twice a month as a newlywed young couple.
Huh?
I thought, it's okay, maybe we both need some time to get used to it, but it never improved. Usually we have sex like once a week and it's not enough for me and I don't enjoy it. For some reason, I also know it's not enough for him too. I feel like he's holding himself back and doesn't let himself go.
What is
When
happening?
I dress up with sexy lingerie, he barely makes any reaction. And one time he even laughed and asked, "Why are you wearing this?"
Boy,
Is that not clear?
I feel like there's one obvious.
Maybe he discovered after marriage that he was gay. Because I don't understand how you're going to marry a woman that you're not physically attracted to. That makes no sense to me. I don't get it. I don't get it. Just woke up. It's actually 2 p.m. where I live. It's 8 over here, honey. And I haven't slept yet, of course.
Obvious reason your partner's wearing lingerie. I don't know. Maybe it's.
Oh, I'm just taking the
They don't
trash
need-
out, actually. Like,
yeah,
what
it
the
don't
fuck?
need much
Are
convincing
good.
for me. I'm just like,
Bonjour.
is that a hint?
I saw ankle.
If I wore lingerie and my partner was like, "What are you wearing that for?" I feel like it'd be like, "Oh, I have a date later tonight." You know what I mean? Because what the fuck are you doing asking me that question?
Yeah,
That's
exactly.
insanity.
Facts.
I felt so stupid and humiliated.
Ugh.
One time I gathered all my courage and asked him the reason why. He said, "I don't know. You're too pure in my eyes. You're too innocent like
Oh,
an angel,
give me a break.
like a baby. I love you as if you're my baby girl. I cherish you so much and I'm afraid I'm hurting you when
Huh?
we're doing it. I feel like I'm doing something bad to you."
That's so
quote.
weird.
All right, I'm not gonna lie. This, the waiting till marriage thing,
Yeah.
that whole thing.
Oh,
Yeah.
I think you were maybe traumatized as a Christian child.
Yeah.
groomed.
To think,
Because that's weird.
well, yeah, that groomed. But I think that OP has Christian guilt over what
Mm.
sex is, and never really grew out of that Christian guilt. I feel
OP
like that's
or
a
OP's
thing.
husband.
OP's
Okay,
husband,
Yeah.
Right.
and he's like, well, this is all my assumption based off that.
Sure.
I mean,
Yeah.
if we get 2 sentences later and like, well, he was fucking a bunch. I'd be like, okay, well,
Yeah, that's what
but
I think. at
it
this
sounds
point.
like 2 Christian kids got married young so they could fuck, and then they're like, I don't know how.
Right.
And
I
I'm
don't know,
scared
but to me,
too.
to me, like just the way he said it, and just because of
It's
the whole
creepy.
implication, of things like, oh, did he wait till he was 18, and
Because
the
of
way
the
he describes
implications.
her implications. You know what I mean? So, yeah, it's icky to me.
Yeah,
It's
that's
like, what, you always just see her as a child, like when she was 18, you fucking creep.
Yeah, that's where it's like pushing misogyny to me, because it's like, oh, you can't see your partner as an equal. You know what I mean? You see her as a baby girl, or it's like,
That's
girl.
very weird.
yeah, I don't know. It's weird to me.
Crazy to come out of a fucking rap beef with
Really,
being alleged as a fucking pedo, and then have your hit song be "Baby Girl."
Baby girl.
Wait, where are you located?
Anyways,
I'm
sorry.
curious.
Okay, so sometime later we had a fight. He said that he doesn't see me as a woman and rather like his daughter.
That's
Yo,
disgusting.
why'd you get married?
What is
To
happening?
him, it's because I'm too naive and fragile. He even said that I have no confidence and look like a loser sometimes from the outside.
You don't want to know why? Because she's dating your ass.
Oh
And you constantly do
God,
shit like
that is not. They're married, bro. Oh my God. Okay, you know what, bitch? I know that she's a religious person, and I feel like he's taking her for granted because of that. But like, I don't give a fuck what kind of religious has been beaten inside of you, groomed inside of you since you were a child. You better fucking ask for a divorce because he's a piece of shit, trash. I hope he dies alone and miserable and childless. Fucking cunt. Ugh.
this.
Oh,
You've broke her down systematically since a young age.
I see.
And then
like
you
a
wonder,
daughter.
damn, why don't you have a lot of confidence?
Bro, this is crazy to me.
This is insane.
What he said was true to some extent. I've always been a quote good girl and calm and easygoing with everyone.
Okay,
I'm
and
an introvert and don't enjoy talking to
shut up.
everyone as
Stop
if we are
downplaying
besties.
yourself.
But he is an extrovert and easily talks to everyone at first sight, and everyone loves
Okay,
him.
that's pathetic.
But
I don't
me,
care.
I'm the quiet, weird girl beside him. And since I'm lacking social skills, I've always thought I'm not confident. Anyways, I then decided to change. I got therapy and tried to be more confident and talkative and not try to be the quote good girl anymore.
You stayed with this man for
Yeah.
long after that?
And yes, I've changed. Even people around us noticed my energy was different. So I've changed, but our intimacy still hasn't changed, and I
Wow.
feel like accepting the fact that our sexual life will not be fun and
No,
satisfying
that's not
ever
the
will
fucking
stop trying
life.
hard for him. I also notice he tends to only feel lust for me when he imagines me with other men.
Yo,
Great,
Yeah.
the fucking
this ain't a
fetish.
relationship worth being in.
Bro, that's
Girl,
not.
get the
That's
fuck out of
miserable.
there. Oh,
I hate to ask this. Are you guys from Utah? This feels like a lot of Utah energy.
She goes on to say, I don't mind this kind of kink, but it feels weird when it's the only time he feels lust and performs better while doing it. Is this normal among men?
No.
What do you think about my situation and what would you suggest?
I would say not normal.
Divorce.
I would say not
it's
normal
not.
for men.
I would fucking throw hands. I'm like the thought of hell. No, the thought never even crossed my mind. I would fucking stab a bitch in that situation.
Not to kink shame, but quite literally the opposite of what would work for me.
Well,
It's
it's beyond that. It's like that's the only time he can like
finds her attractive.
exactly. It's like that's
That's
when it's an issue. You know what I mean?
This
It's
is
like,
divorce.
yeah.
Honestly, kudos to you
Yes.
for getting therapy and gaining confidence. Hopefully, you'll gain enough confidence to realize that this is not it.
This is
ain't
not a
it.
life that
Yeah.
you
You
want to
can't
be
have
in.
a successful sex life with your partner. You can't have a partner who doesn't think you're fucking lame. It's just so weird because like on one page he seems like a weird pedo. On another page he seems like you're too young. He can't do anything. It's just like there's nothing you can do that will make your partner like you. And
No.
he's just some weirdo. I
Yep.
don't know what the fuck is his problem.
Yep.
A lot of things going on with him. If anybody should have went to therapy, honestly, it's this
It's
guy.
him.
And, I feel like you were probably, I mean, everyone could use therapy, but
for sure.
but on the scale of who needs it worse between OP and OP's husband, I think OP's husband.
Yeah, and there's a lot of self blame in the way you're describing yourself.
Yep.
I think
Again,
I think
she's
the
been
fact that-
fucking.
Yeah.
She is low key a victim.
Yeah.
I mean,
Of
she
course.
was been manipulated for 6 years.
Yeah, there's a lot of like negative self talk, which I'm hoping that therapy like helped you resolve. But you were trying, you were pulling up with like lingerie, you're showing interest, you're being expressive, like towards your partner. Yes, there might be some difference between you're an introvert, he's an extrovert. But you know what? A fucking good partner will hype you up no matter goddamn
Yeah.
what.
Exactly.
The fact that he calls you these names, describe you
and
as
describe you that
this-
this is insane.
almost like infantilizing you.
Yeah.
Like
Well,
dude
literally,
is just so-
literally sees her as
you as a child.
more
As
of a
his daughter.
Yeah.
This is a creep.
How that's not
And-
instantly
Nah, this is
divorce is
disgusting.
wild.
This is get the fuck out of this relationship, girl. Like you,
Divorce.
I think there's gonna be someone out there for you that's gonna look at you standing in that door, bricked up, ready to go as soon as they see you. You deserve that type of person.
Yeah, it's disgusting to me. There is some good advice in here. Lamb's English says, so hold on. He feels like sex is doing something bad to you and said he sees you like a daughter, but what turns him on is thinking of you fucking other men.
So he wants to see his daughter.
Bro, that is fucking insane.
Yep.
Dude.
Girl, listen close. Do you not see how messed up that structure is? This
Bruh,
guy's mental
I
relationship
didn't even
with sex.
think about that. What the fuck? Oh my god, this is worst. Oh my god. Oh my god. How can you? Oh my god. Wow. Wow.
Sex and possibly women is
Wow.
fucked. He's blaming you, but I'd bet money this is just deflection because he doesn't know how to make sense of what's in his own head. I'd strongly encourage you insist he put some time and probably professional help into rewiring what's going on in there.
Bro, oh my. First of all, this young girl, okay, she's been with her boyfriend for like 6 years. Well, not she, now husband. And they basically they're really religious, and so they had this whole bullshit about waiting until marriage to consummate. And ever since they got married, they barely fuck. He belittles her a lot. He disrespects her by saying, "Oh, I don't see you as a woman. I don't see you as a sexy, grown woman. I see you like a daughter. You're like a daughter to me." But he only has sexual desire towards her when he imagined her fucking other men. And it's really weird when you tell your wife that you see her like a daughter and then you lust about your daughter being fucked by other men. Like, what is happening? Like, that's a lot to unpack on Christmas morning. Bruh. What is happening? But the problem is that the religious, it's the religious propaganda that is kind of like fucking her up, because I don't even think she's considering divorce, and she should, because this man is nasty and he should be on some sort of registry, because I don't understand. She cannot stay in this marriage. This is crazy.
Because the math ain't mathing.
I didn't even put those two together.
I know. That's why I like
Jesus
that,
fucking
that comment,
Christ.
because it really lays bare what his thought process is right now. And it's just so fucked up.
It's
Jail.
disgusting.
Check the hard drives, as a matter
That's what
of
I'm
fact.
saying.
I mean, yeah, he waited till you were 18, but then it's still not. It's just that's so confusing.
Yeah. It's fucking gross. All right, let's move on to the next one.
Tough.
This one is posted on Best of Reddit.
Wait, we don't have an update. I need to know that she asked for a divorce. I need it. What the fuck? Like, I need an update. Did she ask for a divorce? Damn. Damn it. It's gone. Ugh. Well, I hope that she freed herself. Good luck to her. I hope she's okay.
Updates.
Ooh.
The original poster is a throwaway account, so I won't read their name. Title is, My Fiance Was Tricked and Lost Our Down Payment and Savings.
Tricked by what? Crypto?
I've been scammed before. Tough.
Not out of your
Speakers,
life
right, Chad?
savings.
Yeah. Not my life savings. $300, but no, 200.
Which is quite a lot.
It's $200, but a lot for a fucking broke college
Student. Yeah, that's tough.
Yeah.
That's tough.
You know, I don't have cash on me, but I think there are ATMs. I'm a fucking idiot.
You led him there.
Oh yeah, ATM, great idea. Jesus Christ.
Damn.
I wonder how many people know that story.
I don't know.
Because we've had quite a few listeners
Since
come in
we've
after
talked
that.
about that,
Yeah.
Long story short, somebody tried to sell me speakers, and I was like, "Oh man, that sounds awesome. I just don't have cash." And then he was like, "Oh man, it sucks." And then we both sat there in silence, and I said, "Well, if you want to follow me, I think there's an ATM close by. I can get some cash." And he's like, "Oh my god, great idea, dude." Bought the speakers. Went to I met a friend. I think it was Ryan. It definitely was Ryan. I was like, dude, I just got these fucking sweet speakers. And he was like, what the fuck are Phantom speakers? And I was like, oh, I don't. He said it was as good as Bose. And he was like, Google Phantom speaker. And I did. It doesn't exist.
Oh, no.
Not real. And then he was like, best we could do is maybe try and go to a pawn shop, and then maybe they'll give you something.
We'll give you $3.
Went to a pawn shop. They said, you couldn't pay us to take it. I said, okay.
Damn.
Damn.
Cool. So yeah, just got scammed out of $200.
That's unfortunate.
And that was
Yes.
right before vacation where I needed the money. I don't know why I did that.
But you had a speaker.
I did have speakers. And then, I was too scared to use them ever because I think we Googled speaker scam and people were like, oh yeah, I bought some of those and they fucking lit on fire. So they're
Jesus
still in the
Christ.
box
Oh my God.
at Ryan's parents' house. Shout out Tito Tita.
Plug it in Ryan's house as revenge for making you hike that mountain.
No, honestly,
Play that episode through the speakers.
Eh.
All right. So this once again is my fiance was tricked and lost our down payment and savings.
Not the asshole. It happens.
Right.
I'm behind you, dude.
I don't
My
know about
fiance was
that.
selling his old mountain bike online. Someone messaged my fiance with an offer, and this person said they would send my fiance the funds in advance and send their cousin to pick up the bike the next day. My fiance had promised me he would only accept pickup in person with cash in hand. For context, and so this post makes sense, in Canada, the main way and safest way to transfer in cash is done through your bank. It's tied to your bank
Go ahead.
account. You can only transfer what you have in your bank account, and even then, there is a daily limit. It is also tied to your identity since it's tied to your bank account. They're called e-transfers. So we
Kind of
use-
like Venmo.
yeah,
Simpler.
exactly. Yeah. So my fiance told the buyer he would accept the transfer, and this is where the scam started. The buyer sent it, but he accidentally added an extra zero to the amount. My fiance told the buyer he would transfer it back since it was a mistake. He told my fiance he got locked out of his bank account due to the mistake with the previous transfer, so my fiance should transfer it to his cousin's account. My fiance did that, and I have no idea why my fiance sent back the whole amount instead of the extra minus the payment for the bike. But the buyer sent another transfer and the same thing happened.
Bro.
Then the buyer asked my fiance to use a different app, PayPal, since he was still locked out of his bank account. He sent it to my fiance again, but he added an extra zero to the amount and also
Okay, so the
doubled
fiance
it.
is actually fucking
Again,
slow.
my fiance sent the funds back. The buyer then asked if my fiance would take a check. They arranged for my fiance to meet the buyer's cousin in person and they would exchange the bike for the check. When my fiance got the check, it was higher than the agreed upon amount, but the cousin just told my fiance it was a bonus for all his troubles.
Right.
My fiance deposited the check and eventually used some of the funds, or he attempted to. The funds from the first transfer was a bank account that was stolen due to identity theft. That transfer was reversed. The funds from the transfer on the other app was stolen account as well, and the app reversed that transfer as well.
Do it right.
The check was fake and was clawed back by the bank. This is all on top of the transfers that my fiance made to pay back the criminal. Our entire savings account was gone. What we had saved for a down payment, we were looking for a house and everything
That
was
is
now gone.
insane how stupid this man is. I'm
Yeah.
sorry.
So
what?
basically, like he was sending real money to the scammer, but they were sending him basically empty
Okay,
checks.
but like,
Okay,
how
so this
dumb?
is a dumb question.
That is so
If
stupid.
they canceled it because the account was stolen, like any transfers out,
Yeah.
why would they not do the same for any transfers in?
Well, he didn't send it. He sent it to the cousin's account, which presumably was a real account. Then the PayPal one was fake, which also got sent money.
Oh, so the
No,
first
but
account.
it's the fact that he didn't just send the money. Like, basically, he was supposed to get a certain amount of money. He should have kept the money that he was supposed to get, but each time he would send the whole amount. Like, is this shit working? He did that 3 times.
And then the PayPal.
I don't think you
account
should marry
were
this
fake.
Were
man.
fake, but the
I'm
cousin's
sorry,
one
but
must have been.
I don't think you should marry this man. If he's dumb enough to do this shit multiple times, girly pop, you cannot tie your life to a man with so little understanding of the fucking world. I'm sorry, what? Like, be for fucking real right now. This shit ain't gonna work. Oh, wait, I don't think. Ooh, I'm gonna need people for that because this is gonna be rough by myself. Ooh, I don't think I can do this one by myself. Oh no, this is not gonna work. Anyway, yeah, no, this is dumb as fuck.
Real or
Must-
something,
must
like,
been
or at
real,
least
yeah.
real enough for them to get the money from it.
Honestly, after the second mistake, I think I would have been like,
Flag the bank
Yeah.
immediately.
yeah.
Yeah.
But I'm not gonna lie to you. The first mistake would have got my ass.
Well, I think it would have got
Sean
most
has-
people.
yeah.
That's fair. But
No, I would have kept the money that I was owed. The first mistake I can understand being caught with the first mistake, although it's very weird. Like, it's in this economy. Oh, sorry, I added a zero by accident. Is like, okay. I mean, damn. Some people really do have extra funds, right? Ha ha ha. But it's the second time you got me fucked up. You got me fucked up. You know, like the second time is where you lost me, bro. So no, the husband is dumb, but I just cannot believe that he got caught multiple times, and that's just I can't. I'm sorry, you cannot marry a man.
But yeah,
This
I
man.
mean, I
I'm
would
so
have just been
sorry.
like, no, I'm not going to give you this back. I'll withdraw it in cash and you can pick up the cash in person.
Yeah, I don't think I would send it to the second account.
Yeah, that's weird to me.
I think that I'd be like, this seems fake now.
Yeah.
This is stories helping me out because I'm trying to get like something off of like a marketplace again, and now I'm hesitant to do it because I'm scared that I might get scammed like this.
Yeah, I mean, it's definitely good to look up
Oh, nice.
You
This
know,
one is the exterminator.
common scams
Yeah.
on Facebook Marketplace or something like that. And then at least you can be aware of them when you're going into deals.
Mm-hmm.
So I didn't find out about any of this until after the fact. I get alerts anytime there's a transaction on our savings account, but my fiance deleted them.
Ooh.
I do shift work, so I was asleep, and my fiance went into my phone and deleted the text because he didn't want me to find out he broke his promise about only accepting cash for the bike. I am so angry. I'm not an angry guy in general, but I am furious about this. We had been dealing with the bank and the other apps with no success. We took the messages between my fiance and the buyer, and the doorbell cam footage to a different levels of police. However, it didn't change anything.
Fuck.
Our money is gone. We were hoping the bank could reverse the transfers my fiance made, at least, but the transfers were made into a compromised account, and the money was immediately moved.
Bruh.
The bank also said my fiance voluntarily and willingly made the transfers, and we have given the police reports to the bank, but it's likely nothing will change. Also, because of the fake check, our savings account was closed because it had a zero balance, and so was my fiance's personal bank account. I use a different bank account, so my personal bank account wasn't affected.
Good.
The bank said my fiance has to take his banking somewhere else, and also that they will not provide mortgage service to us. Not that we will be buying a house now, since our entire down payment is gone.
Bruh.
I've warned my fiance that anyone who says they can recover the money is lying, and he has to ignore them. I will also ignore anyone who says they can do that. I'm devastated. I know it was just money, but I feel like I'm in
It's
a
not
nightmare.
just money.
I try to be a calm
It's
and
your money. It's no. He promised you. He promised you. And clearly, he promised you made him promise because you know this motherfucker dumb. This nigga dumb. And you made him promise to not do some dumb shit. And he didn't just do the dumb shit once, he did it 3 times to the point where he got into trouble. 3 times. Back to back. Like a dumbass. I am so sorry, but you cannot marry this man. Cause like this is the fact that he promised and he still proceeded to do it is crazy to me, because it shows that his word doesn't mean shit. First of all, his word is meaningless, absolutely useless. Anything that comes out of his mouth, he can't even respect a promise. He promised, and he couldn't even fucking respect the words that came out of his mouth. So no, you cannot marry somebody who can even keep their own fucking promise and proceed to throw away your entire savings. That would fuck me up. That would fuck me up. Cause like the second you break your own words, you break your words, you break a promise that you made to me, and you not only put you like in trouble, but in a way us, because now the plans that we had is no longer working. It's over. Like I need to be with somebody who has common sense, and that's clearly not this man.
and laid back
That's
guy, but
miserable.
that money was everything we
You can't deal with
had.
somebody like that.
We had to cancel our wedding venue so we could get our deposit back,
Shit.
just so we can afford rent for July.
Wow.
I'm so angry with my fiance. Not just about getting tricked, but also because he lied to me. He broke his promise and he lied to me.
Exactly.
More than the money, he broke my heart. And right now, I hate him. This is like a nightmare I can't wake up from.
Yes.
Thanks for listening.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's more so fucked up about deleting the messages while you're asleep.
On top
It's
of
like,
that,
what are you gonna just not find
Like,
out?
that's
You're gonna find out
crazy.
eventually.
Right.
he had the audacity to delete them. Ah! Couple counseling might be able to help, but ultimately, this man is not worth marrying right now. You lost the wedding venue. You're now in financial distress. This is trash. You cannot marry this man, and that's on period. I better see an update saying that they're no longer together because you cannot marry this man. A promise is a promise. It's just like a wedding vow. You have to respect it. You have to follow it. If you can't, then you're trash. Like, come on, man. Hi, Slykin. Merry Christmas.
The moment
What
you
was
go
your
to check
fucking end game, dude?
the account, yeah.
So you just ruined your own fucking relationship on top of
For a
ruining
stupid
y'all's
vibe.
financial positioning, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
So just all around fucking bad. Like, I've been scammed, but this is,
This is insane.
you know, a lot of steps.
Like, everybody
went
has
into
been
this
scammed
one.
at least once
Yeah,
in their
like,
life, but
The
that's
constant fuck ups is,
Yes.
it's tough. I hate to blame the victim here.
Well, it's
I mean,
people make mistakes. You know what I
Yes.
mean?
For
Like,
sure.
shit happens. It's the lying and the deception for me that's like,
It's the worst part of it.
I can't trust
That
you
is.
anymore. You know what I mean? It's like, it's
Yeah.
one thing if he made these mistakes and then immediately came to you and was like, I lost all our money. I fucked up. Like, immediately told you, but to go
Mhm.
behind your back, delete the messages and like not tell you openly, it's like,
insane.
Yeah, what's the end game here? You think they're never gonna find out that they lost all their money?
yeah. Well,
Come on.
I mean,
Exactly.
even beyond that, it's just like you break my trust. Like, I can't
It's done.
I
Yeah,
can't
you
trust
went
you
into
with
my
money
phone
anymore.
while I was
I was
asleep
sleeping.
Yeah.
to delete
Yeah.
messages for something, again, that I'm
That's
going to
you
find
do.
out.
Exactly.
This is like that one Tiger King meme. I'm never gonna financially recover from
I'm
this.
chilling.
Which, sadly, that might be the case.
Yeah,
'Cause it's rough.
Unfortunately.
I think this is.
Oh,
I
this
don't
is
know.
breakup material.
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
it's
Oh, this
breakup.
is
I'm done
breakup.
after this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can't recover
Again,
from
it's
this.
one thing like if he just lost all the money and then came to you, it's like, okay, well, the trust
I'm
is
already-
still there.
I'm pissed.
I'm pissed. I'm pissed, but at least like there is a road to recovering this relationship.
Maybe.
It's the lying and the deceit that's like, okay, well, I can no
That's-
longer
yeah.
trust you.
The combo, really, of
Yeah.
it both.
So, like I said, there is an update, which was this past month, which was a
Okay.
year,
Thank
15 months
you.
later, I guess, technically. OP says losing the money when we were in the middle of looking for a house was devastating. What was even more devastating was my fiance, David, 33 male, lying and trying to hide this from me. Between his lying, acting like this wasn't a big deal, losing our down payment, and having to cancel our wedding venue to get our deposit back,
Crazy to act like it's not a big deal, but also
Yeah, that's
sneak
crazy.
onto her
Huge.
phone
Yeah.
when she's asleep, delete all the messages.
I think his phone. I think OP's a guy.
Oh.
They're both guys. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I know they were both guys,
It's
but I thought he deleted.
2025, Sean.
I knew they were both guys.
Oh, whoa,
I
this
thought
one
he
is taking
deleted
a
it off
minute.
of OP's phone.
Yeah, OP is a guy.
Yeah. Obey's a guy.
That's what I'm saying.
You called it her.
Oh, but that's what I'm saying.
I know.
knew
I
they
know.
were both-
We're all
I'm
good. We're all
fucking
good.
sick of this shit. Y'all know what I'm trying to fucking say.
Do we?
And
When
I
y'all
think
get the pronouns wrong, I don't fucking jump on your fucking back.
I was just trying to correct you.
God damn it.
But you made a good point.
I'm fucking sick of this place.
So, between his lying, acting like this wasn't a big deal, losing our down payment, and having to cancel our wedding venue to get our deposit back so we could pay for rent, my relationship with David fell apart.
Duh.
I was so angry with him.
That's not the only relationship that fell apart. The live show isn't fucking happening. I'm not going.
Oh, it's happening.
Unless we sell at least 10 tickets.
Okay, we can do that.
Make it happen.
I've spent the last year dealing with the police, the bank, and the other apps, and all the wedding vendors we had to cancel on.
Wow.
The police say it's a common scam, and David wasn't the only victim they know about. It was hell. Even worse than all of that was David lying to me and doing this and not realizing he was being tricked out of our money. David and I had to move out here a few years ago because the house prices were the lowest in the country. After we broke up, I heard David moved back to his home province. I'm staying here. I have a life here, a good job, and I'm not exactly on the best of terms with my family. But having a start over from scratch after what David did was hard. This last year was a dark time. Not the worst in my life, but it was pretty close. David tried to say I was victim blaming him because I was angry.
Oh, shut the fuck up.
He said he tried to hide what had happened because he was ashamed, but he destroyed my trust and our relationship. Also, yeah, duh. That's why I know you were hiding it. That's still the issue. Still an issue.
That's the part that you fucked up on, buddy.
Exactly. Some days I still can't believe this happened. In short, my relationship with David is over. I've had to find a new place to live. Our savings were lost, and I'm starting over from scratch. I will be okay, but it was a hard year.
Man, pulling for OP. There's,
Yeah.
I
Should be
fucking
alright.
hate scammers, and I also hate scalpers and resellers.
Ticketmaster.
He'll be
Fucking
alright.
those
Man.
bastards.
Any
so
middleman.
much.
Fucking bullshit.
Except Venmo. Venmo's pretty sick. I like Venmo quite a bit, actually.
PayPal.
Oh, shit.
Imagine being at a wedding and you can't fucking Venmo the
I don't think I'm on
bartender.
public.
That's wild. Just trying to help them out.
That's so funny that you tried to do that at my wedding.
In Canada.
What's crazy is they said no to Venmo, and then I said, "What about Zelle?"
Okay, no, yeah. Alright.
They said, get out.
I said, "You're American." I said, "You betcha."
All right, let's pick things up a little bit here with Sean's favorite subreddit. Today I fucked up.
Here we go.
Oh.
This one's posted by Alarmed Visit 8797. And the title is Today I Fucked Up by Microwaving My Socks.
Wait. What? Hold on. There's steps to. Huh?
Were they not washed? I imagine a
What?
clean sock, if it's super cold, like that might feel nice. I've never done that, but I understand the logic. Maybe
A toasty sock.
a toasty sock. I mean, I imagine it's like putting on a shirt right out of the dryer.
Oh,
and it's
yeah.
like warm.
Or your comforter's just been done. You get
Oh
under
yeah,
it.
the comforter's just been done and it's real warm.
Yeah.
Socks is just like the risk factor. I feel is not worth. Because I mean, I feel like it's an odor trapper. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I wonder if this person was high as fuck. They were trying to find an oven mitt, but instead used a sock, and they just left it there.
Why would they
But
put
still,
an oven mitt in?
Why
the
would you put an
microwave?
oven mitt in a microwave?
I mean, I think they very much tried to fucking have toasty socks. I think that's what's happening. here.
That's my nightmare. Like hot socks or just like a hot comforter. I fucking hate that.
Oh, I
It
love
has
it
to
when
be
it's
cold.
cold outside.
Oh
Yeah.
no, I need it. I need it cold. Even if it's like dead ass in the winter, I need that bitch cold.
Nah, up here it's nice. Get a nice
Yeah, I'm with
toasty
Josh.
blanket.
Putting on a nice warm shirt after it's been in the dryer.
Oh, I can't.
Well, Josh, you naturally run very hot.
So do I.
I mean,
but
both.
it's
I think
still
I
nice.
think both Josh and I, both
Yeah.
run hot as fuck.
It depends. Like, listen, if it's a 30-degree summer day, then I'm not loving
I'm
it.
talking about winter. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Or even a
Get-
crisp fall day, you know?
Give me something cold.
Anyway.
All right. So I biked to work. This morning, it poured on me halfway there, and my shoes and socks were absolutely soaked.
No, it's gonna smell like absolute shit
Yeah.
By the time I got to the office, my feet were pruned like raisins.
in the office microwave. You fucking devil! You Satan man!
Yeah, I might have taken a few words off the title. It was Today I Fucked Up by Microwaving My Socks at Work.
In the communal office microwave. You fucking piece of shit! How dare you? How fucking dare you? Actually,
Oh my god.
So
No.
I thought, okay, I'll just dry them out real quick in the break room microwave.
you asshole. You
Oh, he's
fucking-
dumb.
Why can't you go to?
Go to the bathroom where there's like dryers, you dumb bit. Oh my god, the fucking microwave? Where people cook their food? People's stupidity is exhausting. Like, holy shit. It's exhausting how fucking stupid some people are. I can't fathom this level of stupidity. I don't get it. Why? Oh my god, bro. I'm lost also, I think. Anyway, that's nasty. Fuck that person.
To the bathroom and use the hair dryer.
I mean, some people just have napkins. I only have napkins on mine.
I've seen people do gloves in there before, so it's no big deal.
Glove and
that's
socks
also
are not
rancid.
the
I
same.
think
It's nasty,
you-
but it's not as nasty as socks.
feet are so much worse.
Oh,
but
yeah.
I mean, why are we putting anything besides food in there is my question.
Yeah.
It's literally made
I take
for
off
food,
my socks,
not your
toss them in for
fucking
2 minutes, and
socks.
go back to my desk. 45 seconds in, I smell something awful, like burnt
Oh
hair
my
mixed
God.
with wet
Oh,
dog.
you dumb bitch.
You no
I
fucking
can't.
shit.
I can't.
Then the fire alarm goes off. Turns out the synthetic material in my socks basically melted and filled the entire office with smoke. Everyone evacuated. Building management showed up, asked where the fire was, and all my coworkers are standing around shivering in the parking lot. Well, I have to admit,
They're looking at everyone's feet to be like, who the fuck doesn't have socks on?
have
Fucking
to
Ryan
admit-
the temp here needs to chill.
Yeah, for real. This is the office.
Ryan started the fire. I have to admit to everyone, it was my socks. Now the microwave is trashed. HR sent an email reminding everyone not to cook clothing, and I have achieved permanent nickname status, Hot Socks.
Bruh.
Not bad, to be honest.
Mr. Socko was there, you know?
Absolutely rancid. It's a good thing the microwave caught on fire because I would never want to use that again.
Honestly,
Oh, God.
like in your own home, I'm already thinking like that's pretty risky.
always-
I don't
it's
know.
still
if that-
gross in
just
your
throw them
own
in the
home,
dryer,
bro.
Right.
Air
in a
dry it or something.
communal microwave.
Yeah.
Is so like at the office, there's like a communal sponge for the kitchen. I'm like, even that to me is disgusting. Y'all washing y'all's dishes with the same sponge. I don't know what y'all are fucking eating. I don't trust y'all.
To be fair, it's like maybe you're like pre-washing them and then taking them home and then putting them in the dishwasher or something.
We're
like that.
doing it again, yeah.
That's
Yeah,
a lot of people
That's
do
what
that.
that's what I do, yeah.
Yeah, but with a communal sponge, I don't
For sure,
know.
Yeah,
'cause
because
it's
then
getting
it's
washed
the
again.
point is again, yeah.
It's just so
I'm
that
not
it's
gonna
not
put
dirty
it back in a
in my bag when I'm taking it home.
Nah, I'm gonna just keep
Yeah.
my shit dirty.
no.
Yeah, fair
that-
enough.
I'm gonna
whatever.
wash my shit when I get home.
Yeah.
I don't know. That's like a communal fucking bath towel.
Right, but I don't think you understand. Like I'm washing the dish and then
Yeah,
taking
you're gonna
it back
wash it
home.
again.
We're washing at
And
home,
then
so
washing
I
it
just don't
again.
want to have
Well, what
a
a
dirty
waste of
dish.
time.
Well, it's a waste of company time, not mine.
Yeah, it's not my time.
That's true.
Uh,
Come on, Sean.
Yeah, I'd rather just do that on a toilet watching videos.
That's fair.
This is behind the paywall yet? Can I say that?
We are
I don't
not.
like going to
We're
the
halfway
toilet in
through the
office.
episode.
Motherfucking
Ah, we're
one
the-
ply ass TP. I fucking hate offices, bro.
So Oxygen 13 said, I mean,
Oh, I
yeah,
forgot
that's
about that
amusing,
part.
but I would never consider putting what could be considered stinky underwear in something people will use it for food.
Yes.
What's next? Boxer shorts in the toaster?
Oh, dude, boxers right out of the dryer.
So good.
Woo! Oh man, that feels great.
My buns are toasty.
Oh, it feels awesome.
That's a great day.
I'd have duck butter so fast.
Disgusting.
Zero Beat says, bro, maybe just don't put your smelly ass wet socks in a place people put their food. The
It's
fuck is
insane.
wrong with you? Just bring a
Insane.
change of clothes. ...
Some people are disgusting.
Yeah.
Just get rain boots, right? Like if you had a proper
Yeah.
pair of rain boots.
I mean, you're
Honestly,
biking.
just don't.
But
just
like-
don't do whatever they did.
Just bring a pair of extra pair of
Yeah,
clothes.
just
I
put
think
some
that's
socks in your backpack, brother.
the easiest thing to do. Yeah. All right, boys. Let's move on to the second last one before we hit the amazing Underbucky section. This one is posted by a throwaway account. Title is, my boyfriend deleted my dead brother from my Instagram friends, and he doesn't seem to understand or care that I'm upset.
Just some like you can't follow any guys.
Wait, on OP's account or like their
Sounds like
boyfriend's
OP's account.
From my
Why
Instagram
would he
friends,
touch
yeah.
your account?
What the fuck are
Who
you
the fuck
doing
does he
snooping
think
on
he
my
is?
personal account to begin with?
Yeah.
Good question.
Controlling.
All right. So 6 years ago, my twin brother, Sam, died in a horrible accident on the
gosh.
freeway. It was one of the biggest accidents in our state. My only comfort is that he died immediately. The police said he most likely had no idea anything was happening around him. Anyway, before he died, Sam was huge on social media, mostly on Instagram and Snapchat. I never followed him on Snapchat, but I followed him on Instagram. He made thousands of posts about his life, aka friends,
God.
family, and music. He was an amazing
This is actually
singer.
so annoying.
After he died, I would go onto his account and just scan through his account. I mostly watched a few of his videos he made where he does a dialogue for ESL speakers, and in brackets, he taught English to ESL students for extra money. I'd often pretend that he was speaking to me. I know it's not healthy to listen to my dead brother's voice every day, but it just became a habit. A few weeks ago, my boyfriend had been urging me to break free from this. He told me that I need to move on. I did start. I would only watch one video or not even use my phone right until I went to bed. Last night, I went to check my brother's account and I saw that it was gone. I was upset. I texted my sister and she said she could still see his account. My boyfriend told me that he blocked my brother on my account.
That's disgusting.
I was annoyed, but simply thought I could just go back and follow him. But my brother's account was private and our family couldn't access his account years ago. The reason why he blocked him is because he thought I was, quote, in love with my brother, and even accused me of being once intimate with him.
What?
My own brother. I wanted to vomit. He's my twin. We spent every single day together. Even when we grew up, we went to the same university. At the time of my brother's accident, we were roommates. I loved my brother, but not in a sick way. My boyfriend never met my brother. He and I only started dating 2 years ago. But after this, I don't know if I can/should continue with this relationship.
No, you should not.
My boyfriend keeps saying that I should move on and that what
Your boyfriend is a sick fucking individual. Sick, twisted, controlling, mentally dumb individual. Let her grieve. Oh no, I'm so jealous that you think about other guy, even though that's your dead twin brother. No, this man needs to go to jail. What the fuck? What is this with this episode? Everybody's trash. Holy shit.
did wasn't a big deal, but it was to me. Our mutual friends agree that I should just forgive and forget, but I feel like I'm grieving again.
Why are the mutual friends like, okay, so she's surrounded by trash people. Like, what are we doing? What are we doing? Like, why some of these, I feel like sometimes these Reddit stories make no sense to me. Because something disgusting happened, and OP is like, oh, no, I can't. I'm gonna finish the story, but this shit pissed me off.
What is going on?
What kind of friends do you have? Break up with this dumbass.
Yeah,
And break up with your friends.
And new friends.
Disgusting. Why would that be the first fucking thought that goes on your stupid ass head? Your twin brother passed away and you're gonna accuse your girlfriend for having sexual relations with their twin.
So fucked
Boy,
up.
what the fuck
What
is
is that?
wrong with you?
I mean, Sean did kind of nail it where it's like controlling, but because like, oh, it's a guy you're following or whatever. Like, it's
Yeah.
your fucking twin
Which
brother.
is weird.
What the
That's
fuck?
her
You
dead twin
and
brother.
no one, not a goddamn person in the world can ever dictate how you grieve.
Yes.
Period.
Like you can say like, hey, it's been this, blah, blah, blah. It don't fucking matter. If that one person says, hey, I still miss this person. I still want to, see their memory and all that shit. Who the fuck are you to tell that person otherwise?
It's not like, it's also not like super unhealthy. Like it's like one video a day.
Memories.
I go and check
Yeah.
his account and like listen to a music, like a video that he did or something like that. It's like,
That's
these
so
are-
dumb.
what's the difference from like having a photo of him on the wall and then like, you look at it every day? Like it's a nice thing that
It's
helps
very
you
weird.
get through
Very
your
weird
day
behavior.
to remember him. I think that is absolutely fine. And for him to go and block his account because he's
Insane.
jealous of you. The way he'd be out the fucking door the minute he
Dude,
did that.
and the friends backing him.
Wait,
Those
so
must
that's
be
his
his
Oh.
friends, I
feminine?
would imagine. Right?
She said
Oh.
mutual, so they hopefully
Mutual.
are his.
I don't
Yeah.
know.
Can
I
do it
just
for
can't
myself?
imagine any friend of mine siding with someone who did
That's
that.
It's
to
just
me.
like
disgusting person.
even
to
without the
support.
weird incest thing, it's just like, who does he think he is to tell anybody, I think
How
you
to
need
feel.
get over your dead sibling.
Right.
You should
Like,
get
even
over your
before we got
dead
to the weird
twin
incest thing, I
brother
was like,
because I think you love him
break up,
more.
right?
Than,
Yeah.
Like, who the fuck do you think
Uh.
you are? You're insane to think that. And the fact that OP was even like, oh yeah, I'm trying to like do it less. Like, dude, what?
Yeah.
What?
Like that's something OP
it's a
should decide
twin
on
too. Like
if she
God
wants to
know
start
that shit
doing
must
it
have
less.
been
You know what I mean? It should be
terrible.
pressured on her. Like I don't know. To me, it is crazy that he was pressuring her at all to like get over it because that's not something you get over.
That's
That's something that's going to be with you
insane.
for the rest of your life.
Literally,
Yes.
you lost your
Yeah.
twin.
So
You will
fucking
think about him
disgusting.
for the rest of
And
your
maybe
fucking
like
life.
maybe she's in a phase in her life where instead of grief, what she's experiencing, it's more so of like, oh hey, I just want to see my brother's face. Like,
Yeah.
it makes me happy. Some people are like that. So I got pictures of my dad like in the background before. That shit used to make me cry just seeing it. Now I'm just like, oh hey, Pop's right there. Type
Yeah.
of situation. Who the fuck is he to dictate how she feels? Boy, some people deserve to be slapped in the face.
Oh God.
He's one of them. And his
Yeah.
friends.
100%. We're back to I don't condone violence, but
I am to this person and their group of friends, you dumb bitches.
commenter said your boyfriend just decided for you that blocking your late brother's account was the magical solution to your grief. That's not how it works. Grief isn't a switch you can just flip, especially when it's someone as close as your twin. You finding comfort in watching those videos is totally normal and nobody gets to take that away from you. But then he takes it even further and accuses you of being in love with your brother.
Like,
Dude, what the fuck? That's not just out of line. That's a whole different zip code of messed up. Grief is one thing, but him jumping to those accusations, no. Look, you've been taking steps at your own pace, and that's how it should be. He doesn't get to dictate how you handle your loss. Honestly, it's not about forgive and forget. It's about respect.
yes.
And he clearly bulldozes that boundary.
And he
You're
doesn't
feeling like you're
respect her.
grieving again because in a way you are. He took away your way of connecting with your brother. Also, your friends just saying, let it go. That's a hard pass. You deserve better than someone who not only doesn't get your grief, but also makes it worse. OP responded to that and said, he told me he was, quote, just joking when he said that. It was not funny. This happened yesterday and I'm still very upset and I don't see myself ever forgiving him.
Well, you
He
should have.
tried tickling me this morning to make me laugf and I'm just so hurt.
Yeah, let that boyfriend and those friends go on the side of
Yeah.
the cliff.
Yeah.
Fuck those.
Yeah.
Fuck those people.
Fuck everybody.
OP did an update 3 days later. I kicked him out.
Good.
Good.
I gave it a few days for me to calm down, but this was just a breach in trust. He still thinks I'm overreacting,
Fuck him.
and I've also cut ties with our mutual
I'm
friends.
telling
And in brackets, they were mostly his friends.
Oh,
Of
there
course
goes
it
your
was.
answer, son.
Yeah.
Got it.
This incident made me realize I need to spend more time with my family. I've been chatting more with my sister. After Sam's death, I was a bit cold towards her, but she has helped me through a lot through these past few days. Also, thanks to some amazing people on here, we were able to get into Sam's account, and now I'm the owner of it. Thank you.
Oh, hell yeah.
Nice.
I'm
Oh,
so happy for her.
that's it.
And lastly, Sam, I miss you every single day.
Oh.
Yeah, I was gonna say
That's
there's got
awesome.
to be a way to.
I should have thought about that too, because it's like I've seen people do like an in memoriam accounts or something like
Yeah.
that. That's the word for it.
Yeah, this is something that's like hit close to me, this kind of situation, because like one of my old podcasts I used to do, my friend, passed away in an accident actually as well. And his mom like knew about the podcast and asked me to put together all the episodes he was in. And so I did that for her. And that was
Aw.
her way of, connecting with him.
Aw.
And actually I saw her recently or this year. So she said she still listens every once in a while just to, feel that connection. And it's been 6 years, 5 or 6
Damn.
years now. So it's a way for people to, still connect with their loved ones. And like I said, it's, we have video of everyone all the time now. And it's just like the
Mhm.
new photograph. Like you can now watch a video of that person that's passed. And I think that's absolutely normal.
I sometimes think about if we ever have future kids or, things like that. They're gonna, when we're dead, they're gonna see this and be like, Jesus, right.
My dad was an idiot.
My father said a lot of dick jokes.
Your kid would also say a lot of dick jokes, John.
It's true. I mean, it's passed down to generations.
Yeah, I do think about that every once in a while. I'm like, man, I hope my kids never listen to this.
Not that bad.
All right, last one here, posted by Blue Title. This one was posted 14 years ago. And
Damn.
there's a reason I'm doing this.
Oh, got it. Thank you for letting me know.
Because it's spooky month, I thought, let's do a spooky story.
Let me know if it's okay, though.
And this is one of the most
just
famous
lowered
spooky
it.
stories on Reddit. So, title for this one is just The Smiling Man.
God damn.
Sean hates spooky stories, so this is gonna
Oh,
be
it's a
him.
spooky
the
story?
lights behind Sean's gonna start flickering.
And based on everything I've seen, like OP commented on this later on, and it seems like it was a very real story. So this is
Unnecessary to add that, I will say.
I just want to say it's not a fiction.
Okay, cool.
That's
Yeah.
a
Thank you
trigger
for letting
warning
me
for our
know.
boy.
Yeah. I just want to make that clear, Sean.
Crystal, actually, unfortunately.
Okay, so about 5 years ago, I lived downtown in a major city in the US.
Houston, Texas.
So far, I mean, so yesterday I did a get ready with me, which is why I look like a weird reindeer. That was like the look that I was going for the get ready with me. And because of course I didn't sleep, because what is sleep, right? I've been kind of playing multiple video games. Uh Now I'm at Warframe. And if I'm not too tired, I'm probably gonna do, maybe, I don't want to make promises, but I might even play Where Winds Meet afterward, you know? We never know where the world is gonna take us. Thank you. I like it too. It took me a while though, but it was worth it. I was doing the get ready with me while watching Stephanie Sue as usual, so it was pretty great. And very entertaining as well. So yeah, that's my Christmas. How is your Christmas? I hope you're doing okay and having fun. Cause I'm just chilling, not sleeping, being a terrible adult as usual. So nothing new for me.
I've always been a night person, so I would often find myself bored after my roommate, who was decidedly not a night person, went to sleep. To pass the time, I used to go out for long walks and spend the time thinking.
What are you doing out in a big city like that at night? I'll say that.
People do that, Sean. That's a normal thing to do.
Yeah.
Is it?
14 years ago, too. This would have been like 20. Well, and this is 4 years before that. So it's like 2008?
Stay
Yeah, I was like
inside.
37 then.
That's crazy.
Do the math, yo.
So I spent 4 years like that, walking alone at night, and never once had a reason to feel afraid. I always used to joke with my roommate that even the drug dealers in the city were polite. But all that changed in just a few minutes one evening. It was a Wednesday, somewhere between 1 and 2 in the morning,
What?
And
See what I'm saying? What are we doing?
and I was walking near a police patrolled park quite a ways away from my apartment. It was a quiet night, even for a weeknight, with very little traffic and almost no one on foot. The park, as it was most nights, was completely empty. I turned down a side street in order to loop back around to my apartment when I first noticed him. At the end of the street, on my side, was a silhouette of a man dancing.
Ooh, silhouette of a man dancing. Are we doing some voodoo shit? Good to hear. I'm doing fantastic. Woke up touch early, so just been on Warframe myself and watching YouTube. That's cool. Yeah. How is Where Winds Meet? I haven't really looked at it. I love Where Winds Meet. Oh my god, I love Where Winds Meet so much. Like, I love Warframe to death, but because I'm at the phase where like I'm grinding shit, it's so repetitive, which is like very draining. But I love it so much. It's just very draining when you're at the phase where you have to grind everything. Like, I already completed the latest big patch for the storyline. So now I have to grind for the new frame. And, you know, it's just like grind and grind and grind and grind and grind and grind and grind. Ah. which is why I do it while listening to podcasts. Because otherwise, it would break my brain. Whirlwind's Meat so far, love it because it's new. I'm still doing the story quests. The side quests are fun. I'm not at the part where like I'm done. I beat the game, so I have to grind anything. I don't know if that's how this game even works, but because it's new and I'm still discovering and I'm doing some cool quests, I love it, of course. But I haven't played Whirlwind's Meat in a month. It's cool. I've been farming Pirita Rebellion stuff and jumped in Void Cascade just for something different. Yeah. We like the because it's a really chill game. You can do what you want when you want, pretty much. You should check it out. I don't think I know a single person who has hated it. It's just such a chill game. The only thing I'm gonna tell you in advance though, when you get to the point where you can create your character, good luck. I don't think I've ever seen a game where the character creation is so in depth that you are overwhelmed. I was overwhelmed. Took me 3 hours to create a character, and in the end, I couldn't even use it because I didn't like it. Blasphemy.
It was a strange dance, similar to a waltz, but he finished each box with
Good
an
luck.
odd forward stride. I guess you could say he was dance walking, headed straight for me. Deciding he was probably drunk, I stepped as close as I could to the road to give him the majority of the sidewalk to pass me by.
Brother, just walk to the other side of it. These people have no survivals.
Sean
kinda
is
agree
getting
with
so
him, bro.
stressed out.
He's going to have to turn all the lights on in his room.
Ooh, it's dancing. It's galing, Sean.
The closer he got, the more I realized how gracefully he was moving. He was very tall and lanky and wearing an old suit.
Exactly.
He danced closer still, until I could make out his face. His eyes were open wide and wild, head tilted back slightly, looking off into the sky. His mouth was formed into a painfully wide cartoon of a smile.
You met the fucking Joker. Dude.
Why?
Silence,
so
I know she will.
serious?
Oh, this would have
She
been
will.
around back.
I can tell you, I don't know her, but I know she will.
2008-ish, yeah.
Between the eyes and the smile, I decided to cross the street before he danced any closer.
Wait, 14 years ago?
14 years ago, and then it's between 4 years previously,
Oh,
somewhere in there.
quick math, John. Good job.
I took my eyes off of him to cross the empty street. As I reached the other side, I glanced back and then stopped dead in my tracks. He had stopped dancing and was standing with one foot in the street, perfectly parallel to me. He was facing me but still looking skyward, smile still wide on his lips. I was completely and utterly unnerved by this. I started walking again but kept my eyes on the man. He didn't move. Once I had put about half a block between us, I turned away from him for a moment to watch the sidewalk in front of me. The street and sidewalk ahead of me were completely empty still. Unnerved, I looked back to where he had been standing to find him gone. For the briefest of moments, I felt relieved until I noticed him. He had crossed the street and now was slightly crouched down. I couldn't tell for sure due to the distance and the shadows, but he was certainly facing me. I had to look away from him for no more than 10 seconds, so it was clear that he had moved fast. I was shocked that I had stood there for some time staring at him, and then he started moving towards me again.
Oh, hell.
Oh, I think I'm gonna need to.
And I'm out.
Yeah.
I'm fucking Usain bolting the shit fuck out of there.
He took giant, exaggerated, tiptoe steps as if he were a cartoon character sneaking up on someone. Except he was moving very, very quickly.
Bitch!
I'd like to say at this point I ran away or pulled out my pepper spray or my cell phone or anything at all, but I didn't.
Why?
I just stood there completely frozen as the smiling man crept towards me.
Oh, girl. Okay.
And then he stopped again, about a car length away from me, still smiling his smile, still looking to the sky. When I finally found my voice, I blurted out the first thing that came to my mind. What I meant to ask was, "What the fuck do you want?" in an angry, commanding tone, and what came out was a whimper. What the fuck? Regardless of whether or not humans can smell fear, they can certainly hear it. I heard it in my own voice, and that only made me more afraid, but he didn't react to it at all. He just stood there smiling. And then, after what felt like forever, he turned around, very slowly, and started dance walking away, just like that. Not wanting to turn my back to him again, I just watched him go until he was far enough away to almost be out of sight. And then I realized something. He wasn't moving away anymore, nor was he dancing. I watched in horror as the distant shape of him grew larger and larger, and he was coming back my way. And this time he was running.
Oh, Lord of mercy!
I then ran too. I ran until I was off the side of the road and back onto a better lit road with sparse traffic. Looking behind me then, he was nowhere to be found. The rest of the way home, I kept glancing over my shoulder, always expecting to see his stupid smile, but he was never there. I lived in that city for 6 months after that night, and I never went out for another walk.
Didn't learn the lesson.
It sucks being a woman, bro. She just wanted to walk at night. Personally, I think it's stupid because I'm not dumb. But she still had faith in humanity. Adorable.
There was something about his face that always haunted me. He didn't look drunk. He didn't look high. He looked completely and utterly insane. That's a very, very scary thing to see.
Yeah.
End of story.
Any thoughts, Sean? Because it happened in Houston, Texas.
Yeah.
Why are y'all always trying to make me mad, bro? Why can't we ever just have a good relationship, or just friendly, or just having a good time? Always try to get me fucking pissed off. I don't get it.
Opie does
we need
comment.
sound bites from you.
You get sign bites regardless.
Opie does comment on this and says, thanks for everyone who took the time to read. The first time I told this was to my roommate, who was appropriately mortified. The second time was to a friend who simply joked, it sounds like he was just trying to party with you.
Hell nah, bro. I'm gonna be like, bitch, you're walking there the next night
He can
by
party
yourself.
with you, yeah.
Yeah.
Most of my other friends seemed to agree that he was either on drugs or going out of his way to try and mess with me.
Yep.
And to the people comparing him to Slenderman, I should add he was tall, but normal tall. It probably doesn't help from that my perspective, I'm short. It was weird to write this out too, since I've only ever told it to people in person, where I don't have to try and explain his movements, but can simply act it out. And to anyone doubting the truth in the story, I assure you it happened. I'm not afraid of ghosts, devils, or monsters. It's people that frighten me. So,
I mean,
take that
understandable.
as you will. You can believe it or not, but yeah, it's pretty terrifying.
So the amazing Underbaki segment, huh?
Yeah, you want to know what this one's titled?
God,
It's a new segment
some scary shit.
called Tinder is Terrifying, Sean.
Okay, well, at least this sounds better.
It is better. It's not scary.
Okay, thank God.
Well, in a way it is.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's something we're more used to, not a killer.
The regular fucked up shit.
Yeah.
Welcome to this a new off-road segment, Tinder is Terrifying, where your boys scroll through some questionable Tinder profiles and decide if it's a left swipe to escape danger or a right swipe to risk it all.
Oh, before we do that, hey, shout out to Amazing Underbaki. Follow Second Guess Everything. They're coming out with their new content coming up pretty soon.
Good call. Yeah, end of October, I believe. So,
If I'm not mistaken.
yeah, check that out. All right. So the first one is posted on r/Tinder from user Crispy Taters. And this is, I believe this was a Hinge profile. So
Is that the same as Tinder?
not
No.
quite. So Hinge
It's
is
better.
very different in the fact that it gives you like prompts to answer and then people can see the prompts and then you can swipe on those prompts.
To see their answer?
Yeah. Well, no. You can swipe on those prompts to respond to it. So it could be like, what's your favorite food? And then that person answers pizza. And then on their profile, you can see that. And then you can respond to that and be like, oh, I like pizza too. And then that counts as like a right swipe. So then you can start talking.
So it's like a small talk.
It's like a way to
Brother,
initiate the
this
conversation, yeah.
shit
Okay.
Hmm.
Sucks.
Is that the one where the
I don't do
women have
damage.
to approve first before you can even?
Nope, that's Bumble.
Right.
I feel I have to teach you guys this every time we talk about dating apps, which is tough because it's been a while since I've been on
Yeah.
them. So this, prompt says A random fact that I love is, and then this user responds.
Thank you for the follow-up,
Death is a very calming, inviting,
morning.
and warm sensation when your body gets through whatever pain that it might be killing you. LOL.
Is you dead, bitch? What are you? What?
I think this is a serial killer.
I think this is the guy that you told a story about.
The wall
dance
Mission
answer.
failed. Yeah, that's what I thought.
Yeah.
So is that a right swipe or a left swipe?
Wait, left swipe is the no, right?
Left swipe is the no.
I actually love Arc Ring Railjack. It's just that I'm alone right now, and I clearly don't do the damage necessary to do the shit by myself. Is Silent just swept to Twitch? Like it better? Welcome to Twitch! And yes, I think the delay is less intense on Twitch. For some reason, the delay on YouTube is longer. Sorry about that. But hi. Welcome to my Twitch!
I'm going left swipe.
I'm
man.
hard.
I'm
left swipe.
actually.
I might
very
actually
left.
report.
Yeah, I was gonna say swipe number to call
yeah,
the
I need to
police.
look
Yeah,
because
is
there
this
an
person
HR
sounds
for
unhinged.
this?
No, there's not an HR for Hinge, sadly.
Oh, unfortunately.
All right. So post number 2 from r/Tinder as well, from user C Caterpillar 4927.
I know.
And this is
sorry.
I believe, a Tinder profile. It's cut off, so it's hard to tell, but I think it's a Tinder profile. This one has an About Me section. It says, in a transitional period, don't stress. I also love/sell weed. Oh, and mushrooms, actually.
Wait, what?
Hey,
Say
the
that
plug,
again?
the plug is plugging, baby.
In a transitional period, don't stress. I also love/sell weed and mushrooms. They're emojis, so it doesn't actually say that. But
Uh-huh.
is that appealing anymore?
No?
If I have to like you more than once, I'm not interested. All I know is that I want more pleasurable, risk-free sex/deep bonds in my life. That doesn't involve me paying a participant. Hey pig, free zone over this way. I'm worth more than my money always. Trumpers swipe left. We believe in science here. Don't assume you know me. Fuck around and find out. I am non-monogamous. I am happy with and want similar alignments. So are you
Left.
swiping left or right?
I mean, we only agreed on one thing. Well, maybe 2 things. Maybe 3 things, but
The weed and shrooms?
weed, mushrooms, and anti-Trump. I'm for. I'm with you.
Yeah,
Everything else, not really.
Yeah.
Bruh.
You sound like a handful of a person.
Well, the pay pig part is weird. I don't really
I
understand.
don't
if
know
they're
what a
pro or
pay pig
anti.
is.
I have
Yeah.
no.
I know what a pay pig is, and it's hilarious that he's mentioning it because, damn. From what I remember, a pay pig is basically a guy who likes to be financially dominated and kind of abused. I wish I could find one. Because, I mean, what do you mean? All you want is to be told that he has a small PP and he's going to give you $500 is crazy. Why are some people so lucky in life? Like, really? Meanwhile, I actually have to work. No, it's seriously, like, it's so unfair, bro. Every time I hear crazy stories, I'm like, why does these things never happen to me? Why can I never find someone like this? It's just unfair. That's all. That's all. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, again, that's from the very little that I've seen and heard about it. But from what I've seen and heard about it, I would be amazing at it. I think I would be a great pay pig abuser. That sounds terrible. With consent. The point is, I would very much like to have one. Thank you. Now I just need to find a pay pig that believes in me as well.
No idea what that
Because I'm
is
not
either.
opening an
I think
OnlyFans.
that's
I'm not putting
someone-
my coochie on the internet.
Is,
Like you,
can we Google it?
I've never heard of pay pig in my life.
Well, okay. I don't know if a pay pig is someone who pays someone money because they get pleasure from it, or if it's the other way around.
Something like
But
that.
that's the concept, I believe.
So this is what we're putting Wiki back in Reddit on Wiki.
Hell yeah. It's been 401 episodes.
So it says, basically, it sounds like a financial domination lifestyle, in particular, a practice of dominance and submission, a financial submissive / cash piggy, fin sub, human ATM, money slave, or pay pig, gives gifts and money to a financial dominant / fin dom, goddess, money dom, mistress, or cash master. Sorry, there was a lot of terms.
Yeah. So yeah, it's someone who pays someone else money.
Yeah.
Huh.
So yeah, I'm still going left on this.
Yeah, I'm going left
for sure.
Yeah.
I do believe in science though, so that's not.
Yeah, I
the
mean,
part
at
we
that
disagree
part,
on.
there's a part where we could maybe be friends.
Yeah. We could chill.
You just
There's this Hinge friend finder.
Yeah,
maybe I'll support a small
Hi,
business. You know?
Mr.
That's
I'll buy
Good
some weed.
morning.
All right, boys, that is it for this episode. What did you think, Wikimaniac?
Oh. Anyway, if anybody knows a pig looking for a thick French Canadian squirrel, you know where to find. Hello. Alright, I'm gonna have to do another episode
What's up,
because I
Wikimaniac?
got some shit to finish in Warframe before I move on to another game. Alright, what do we have here? Am I the asshole for not seeing a friend while she was in town? Am I the asshole for changing the Wi-Fi password and not telling my roommate? Oh. Am I the asshole for relying too much on a coworker? Am I the asshole for cooking my boyfriend's ravioli? Am I the asshole for telling a friend that when someone is as qualified as I am, they can charge the same as I do? They all sound boring, but I listened to it. You had great summons? I'm happy for you. I'm gonna do the summons when the ancient comes. When the ancient comes, that's when I'm gonna do the summons, and I hope that I'm gonna have a good day, otherwise I'm gonna be very mad. I better have a good day of
title
summoning.
is, am I the asshole for not making more of an effort to see a friend while she was in town?
No.
Okay.
Unless
I'm gonna roll.
I mean,
Ooh.
depends. If she came for
11?
you, yes.
17.
Ooh, Sean, my boy. Defendant or prosecution?
Defend.
Shit.
All right. Story goes as this. Last year, I had surgery and I had to take at least 2 weeks off from work. My sister came to stay with me during my recovery as I was going to have a hard time getting around for the first few days. At the same time, a family friend, let's call them Alice, came to my city for a bridal shower. We've known each other for 20 years or so, and I've been living in the city for 7 years at that point. When she first mentioned her trip months in advance, I said we could try to meet up, but I really underestimated how rough the surgery would be on me. I am young and thought I would bounce back super quick, and while I healed well, it still kicked my butt for the first few weeks. By the time she got here, I was 3 days post-op, exhausted, on pain meds, and even getting up to go to the bathroom was a challenge. And the old man noises I would make
can
were less
show
than
you.
auditorily pleasing.
That sounds rough. I've been in surgery before when I was a child and I had difficulty recovering. Alright. Oh my god! Oh my god! How many summons did you use? Brother! That's huge! Congrats though, but god damn! That's crazy! I'm jealous. Wait, this is my reaction right now. Yo! I'm jealous. Good for you, though. Okay, wait. 240 summons, and you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Can you do the math? Because I can't do the math. I can't do math right now. That's like I can't do the math. But it's fucking good. You lucky bastard. Oh my god. Congrats though, honestly. Like good for you. Good for you. You deserve it. One of the Legion with 10 divine. Ah, I see. Still, wait, I won 10? I don't even have 10 of those. Sheesh. Sheesh. Oh shit, I'm gonna get attacked. Anyway, good for you. Good for you.
Alice invited me to a friend's birthday dinner, and I'm pretty reserved normally, and I didn't know the birthday person. The restaurant they were going to is pretty touristy, and I had never met the birthday person, and according to friends who have been to this place, it is very loud and the seating would not have been very fitting for a person 3 days post-op. Maybe it's the introvert in me, but that just didn't sound very good time, and I know I would have been bad company, so I declined. The next day, Alice wanted to swing by my place before leaving. It's important to note that she didn't have a vehicle. I live in a small apartment that can barely host 2 people.
Whoa.
Her group of girlfriends would probably be waiting outside, and she's allergic to my pets. At this point, I was just tired and wanted to rest, so I suggested we wait until her next trip or until I go back to my hometown to visit. I thought that was the end of that, but turns out Alice was upset. She never directly said anything to me, but about a week or so later, some mutual acquaintances ended up unfriending/blocking me on social media and blowing off my sister when she tried to hang out. I do feel bad for not seeing Alice, and I understand it probably came across as me blowing her off. But at the same time, I was 3 days post-op and barely managing basic things. Some of those mutual acquaintances I mentioned earlier who blocked me, and at some point, they had been in my city and never mentioned it to me. But I didn't get offended and unfriend/block people. While it sucked, I understand that they have their own lives. Sometimes things just don't work out how we want them to. So am I the asshole for not making more of an effort to see her?
No.
All right, I want to put the baseline is for people who haven't listened to this before. These are not always our true thoughts. But OP, you're absolutely the asshole. You made plans with this friend for weeks beforehand. It doesn't sound like you gave her much of a heads up as to like, hey, I'm going to be in surgery that week, so I might be out of it. I think the polite thing to do would have been to tell her beforehand, hey, this is a possibility. You know what I mean? I'm not blowing you off. I'm going into surgery. Or even after the fact, when you didn't think about that and she was asking you to go out, say, hey, I just had surgery the other day. I'm really not feeling well. It sounds like you just said, nah, I don't want to come. Or nah, I don't want you over at my place. Instead of telling her the actual truth of it. What else is she supposed to think other than, my friend's blowing me off after we made these plans? So I think you're the asshole for that.
May I approach the bench, Your Honor?
Proceed.
Bend over.
You wanna take this gavel?
No, just to approach the bench, just to do my job.
Well, sit on my lap then. Let's hear
You
it.
guys fucking seeing this shit? This is crazy. I need
my
to file
God.
a lawsuit against you.
I see nothing, Your Honor.
How long have you been saving? Because that's the problem with me. I haven't been saving. I've been summoning almost every fucking week. maybe I should have saved. Actually, you know what? That's kind of dumb. I know what I'm doing wrong now. I know what I'm doing wrong. I'm gonna have to change that. Because sometimes I summon during banners that I don't care about just because I know I'm not gonna get a legendary. I'm just summoning because I want when the summoning event that I want happens, that I want my PT to be there. But that's dumb. I'm gonna stop doing that. I'm gonna stop doing that.
Good, good, good.
You know, we're making would you say this court is a place of truth, Your Honor?
I mean, you have to, or you could go to jail.
That's
for
a yes
this,
or no
buddy.
question. Also, Josh, shut the fuck up. I don't think you're allowed to talk.
You're right. You're right.
Ah, that's
Just
absolutely
remember,
right.
guys, you are under oath. You
Decorum.
swore to say nothing but the truth.
Yes,
Proceed.
exactly. Right. Yeah. A place of truth and a place of facts, one might say. Yes.
Carry on with this conversation. You're
I am.
You're
I just need
babbling.
a yes or no. I'm not babbling. I'm not babbling. Now, anywhere in the post, did OP mention, my client mention, you know, that they didn't tell them about their surgery? The silence
Yes.
is all you need to know.
Boy, I think he's reading it.
I'm reading it right now because it looks like
It doesn't say either way, I don't think.
it doesn't say either way.
Interesting. And here the other lawyer is trying to say lies and say that, yeah, she didn't in fact say anything. She just told them, oh, I can't make it. You don't know that. You don't know that for fact, do you?
Do you want me to
It
answer?
doesn't matter what you think. All
an
I'm
inference.
saying is we don't know for sure whether or not my client did disclose how soon it was post-op. You know what I mean? They could have mentioned it, and then, you know, my colleague's client over here could have still demanded to be seen, be heard, to try and be the main character. Well, guess what? I already forgot your name. You are not the main character, okay? OP is tired. OP thought they'd be fine. Maybe they're not making the best decisions post-op because, again, it's just 3 days post-op. It's not like she said, fuck you, I never want to see you again. Just, hey, next time you visit, I probably won't have a surgery. Or, hey, next time I visit, it'll be fine. You know, I do applaud my colleague's client saying, hey, maybe I'll just come over. But to come over with the entire bridal party to my client's small apartment, that clearly makes no sense. Why would you want to
Hold
do
on.
that? Oh, not your turn.
Objection.
Habeas corpus,
Speculation.
decorum.
Speculation.
Sustained or over whatever the fuck it is. Let what are you, prosecution?
I don't
Defendant.
know.
Let defendant keep going.
Exactly right. My client was tired. My client could not physically host people, could not physically go to a restaurant with a lot of people. You know, you could say, you know, why didn't my client make some plans like, hey, let's go to a coffee shop just one-on-one? To which I say, she's tired. It's post-op, 3 days post-op. She's making the plans. Why don't you make the plans? Also, you know, I don't want to fucking be rude here, but I think your client's being a little bit of an asshole by trying to make this bridal party more of a, you know, her thing. You know, it's not her
fuck's
party
sake.
to decide what she gets to do and not to do, to try and make side time for a friend. I think that's
Okay,
weird.
there's got to be an objection here. This has nothing to do with the
Go-
case.
It has everything to
Go
do
ahead.
with the case.
Wrap it up. Wrap it up. Defense.
So, you know, bona fide de facto ex parte habeas corpus, decorum and such. That's all I'll say.
Whatever the fuck that meant, but go ahead, prosecution. Go ahead and do
Oh.
a counter argument.
I think the only other thing I wanted to say was the defendant and the defendant's lawyer are also assuming the whole party was coming over. OP could have just said, "Hey, just you and me come hang out." Like at my because she like my client was also saying, "I'll just come over." She didn't say, "I'm bringing the whole bridal party." You know what I mean? She could have Ubered over by herself. We don't know.
That was also implied.
So
Correct.
it's an assumption as well on your part.
Fuck you.
All right, Wikimaniacs, let us. Sean, you got any closing remarks?
No, that's it. That's it. That's
A1 T outside
Defense.
is really
All
good.
right. Well, this is like truth. Like we can always skip true thoughts in the end as well so that way you guys can hear us. This is gonna be deemed no one's an asshole in this situation by Reddit. The top comment for this one by 1962 Michael. No one's an asshole here. You're telling us why you didn't spend more time with Alice, but did you tell her the honest reason that you didn't want to hang out? You could have put, hey, I'd love to hang out, but I did have surgery 3 days ago. Plus, I can't drink and I don't want to split my stitches. As for her dropping by, personally, I would have just let her. It's not your problem if there's no room for her friends. She can decide whether to stay or go or have them wait in the car. Again, I would be 100% honest and say, I'm just out of surgery, so I haven't had the energy to vacuum up the cat hair, but come on up. Sometimes people think they need to complete a social contract. She was in your city and wanted to make an effort to connect. Even 5 minutes in the apartment might have been enough for her to check the box. I'm not going to call her an asshole because from her perspective, you were avoiding her. So it seems like there was also like a lack of communication from OP. Like, hey, I'm just not going to pull up to this place because one, I'm an introvert, and two, like, I don't know these people. I think if OP just told the real reason, like, dude, I just got out of surgery, I think the friend would have been more understandable. I can see where the friend is like, are you ignoring me? I came to the city. I am trying to make an effort to see you. Like, yeah, I would feel some type of way too. So I understand both sides in this scenario.
No, I agree. And like, I understand like they did just go through, you know, a surgery. So they're probably not like, you know, maybe they're on medication or something, not thinking completely straight. But yeah, that is something where it's like, I would feel a type of way if I was the friend trying to visit my friend and see them, you know, visiting a city I don't go to very often, and they're just blowing me off without giving me a detailed why. Yeah, that sucks. I'm
probably going to put myself on blast here, but like if I'm going to, I think it's only with bridal parties really. Like if I'm going to a place for a bridal party, I'm not even if I'm going to a town where I have like friends, like if I went to Ottawa for a bachelor party, I don't think I would try to make plans with Josh.
No, that's fair.
For a regular trip, yeah. Like if I just had friends that are like, well, yeah, let's go to Ottawa. And then I'd like skip one of our events or whatever to hang out with Josh. But during a bridal party, I think it's a little strange. But that's just a me thing, you know?
No, I do agree with that. Yeah. And it's like maybe if OP's friend stayed an extra day, like in Ottawa, or like, you know, like
after the party ends. But I fear it's weird to leave a bridal party but then again, your client was like, yeah, the party's over. I'm trying to go right before I go to the airport just to say hi.
True.
And then my client was still like, no.
Yeah. I think the only thing that was bothering me about the story towards the end is how like Alice, I think, had a justified reason to like kind of be upset or feel some type of way about it. But it seems like she told the story to her friends, and then like her friends were the ones that kind of lashed out on OP, like blocking her, being passive aggressive, shit like that. I think, you know, grown friends should just be like, hey, that made me feel ignored. That made me feel some type of way.
I think blocking is crazy.
Yeah.
And then getting other people to block, I think, is crazy.
Oh my God, I can't use my fucking ability.
We don't know if she made them block them. She just told them the story and they were like, oh, fuck her.
Yeah. The friends were reactionary about it. Yeah. So, well, Reddit deemed not the asshole. So chat, comment, let us know if this is like a verdict that you agree with Reddit. And loving the terms right now, Sean. I appreciate you getting in character. Josh,
I don't love you yelling at me, but
I'm sorry. I would never in real life. I would never in real life.
I get so scared.
All right. Next story is posted by Mundane Ad 3602. The title for this one: Am I the asshole for changing the Wi-Fi password and not telling my roommates?
Probably, but maybe you have a reason. So listen.
Roll it up.
Nat 20.
Holy shit.
Ooh.
Really?
Nah, it's a 15.
That would have been crazy.
That would have been sick. I would have been way more excited.
It's like same number, 20. Josh?
I'm going to go defense.
You gotta.
Yeah.
You gotta do it. These motherfuckers ain't paying the bill.
That's what I'm thinking too.
Okay. All
Fair
right.
enough.
So, hey guys. So my 19 female roommate, let's call her C, 20 female, and I have been living together for about 8 months. At first it was fine, but lately it's become unbearable. She's one of those people who constantly has things going on. She has people over, constantly. It's not just a few friends on a Friday. It's like 4 to 6 people almost every night of the week. They're loud. They take over the living room and they eat my food.
I'm so
I've come home
fucking
to find
not.
my entire fridge raided and gone more than once. I'm not a hermit, but I value my peace and quiet, especially after classes. I basically just hide in my room with my headphones on. I've
Ew.
tried talking to her about it 3 times. I was polite at first, then more direct. Each time she gets super apologetic, says, "You're right, I'll tone it down," and then nothing changes. Last week, I even left a note on the fridge asking her to please not have people over after 10 p.m. on weeknights. She texted me, "Okay, I got it." And then that very night, had a bunch of people over until 1 a.m.
Interesting.
Huh, so
Last
she
night
doesn't
was the
respect
final
you, is
straw.
what I'm saying.
She was having another one of her movie nights, and there were like 8 people here.
Bruh.
They were being so loud, I could hear them over my game.
And this is why I live alone. Cause this type of shit that would make me fight a bitch. Like she's not the only one living there. Like the audacity is crazy. Ew. I hate people. I'm so glad I live by myself. I cannot stand having to share my space with other people who don't even understand basic fucking human decency. Merry Christmas, Faded Central. Good morning. No, just my abilities were blocked, which is why I was dying. I couldn't access them, which is very, very, very inconvenient. But it's okay. It's fixed now. I can use them again. Everything is gonna be fine. Woo!
I went out to get a glass of water, and one of her guy friends was trying to figure out how to use my expensive coffee machine that I specifically told her not to touch.
No!
So I just lost it. I went back to my room, logging into the router settings and changed the Wi-Fi password. It's like 20 characters long, so she'll never guess it in a million years. Literally 2 minutes later, I hear a bunch of, "Oh my god, the Wi-Fi isn't working," from the living room. C comes and knocks on my door, asks if the internet is down for me too. I just said, "Nope, works fine for me." She asked what the password was, and I told her I changed it. She just stared at me and then asked why. I told her the internet is for residents, not her friend circle, and that I was tired of it all. She got furious, said I was being a psycho, passive-aggressive, and controlling. I said I was being effective since talking didn't work. She and her friends all went off to another house, but since then she's been giving me the silent treatment.
Good.
She texted me that I'm a huge bitch and that I'm making her living situation hostile.
She can suck a bag
A part of me
dick.
feels bad, but honestly, I just wanted my apartment back. I pay for half of the internet. I should be able to use it in peace. So am I the asshole?
No!
You're up first.
Fuck
Sean.
your roommate.
Oh, right.
She's trash.
The prosecution is up first.
May I approach the bench?
Absolutely.
May I hop on it? Crazy style.
Sit on this gavel, baby.
Plus 10, Sean wins.
May I slob on your knob on her?
Let me gavel that ass up.
Jesus Christ. You know, my client just likes to fucking chill, dude. What's so bad about that, my guy? You know, sure. What I mean, and I really apologize for this, Judge. That night, was it after 10?
It was.
Fuck.
Bruh.
He said literally the same night. He said,
Okay.
let me read it again to give you a little bit of time to think. Last week, I even left a note on the fridge asking her to please not have people over after 10 p.m. on weeknights. She texted me, "Okay, got it." And then that very night, had a bunch of people over until 1 a.m.
Yeah, interesting. So here's what I'll say about that. 2 things, really, of note.
Yes.
My
still
colleague's
bored.
client said, "Hey, don't touch the coffee machine."
She's gonna be a beast.
My client never touched the coffee machine, which upset, my colleague's client very much. It wasn't my client who did it. 2, my client pays for the fucking internet. If I'm paying for that shit, I deserve access to it.
Not
And what
when you
I do
don't
with it
respect
is up to me
basic-
because, again, I'm paying for at least half of it. So besides that, there's not a lot going on for my client. If I'm being quite honest with the jury, my client's a little bit of a dickhead roommate, if I'm going to be quite honest.
Absolutely.
But the moral of the story really is, who's paying for the internet?
The answer is half of them.
Yeah, exactly right. Exactly right. Don't got a lot. That's it, brother.
May I approach the bench, Your Honor?
If you sit on it as well as our prosecution sits on it.
Can I gobble on that gavel?
Holy moly.
This reminds me of that Fantastic Four fucking. I just gobbled it all up, and then they were just like staring at each other. It's the second look that fucked me up, dude.
He kept looking.
I never skipped that video. All you see, homeboy was like this in the background, and then he just goes. Approach.
All right, so
Sit.
the one thing I will say is people hate when we're the prosecutor, we say we have a client because we're technically prosecuting. We don't have a client.
Oh, we don't have a client.
No. That's how it works.
Oh,
But
my bad.
It's fine.
The beauty of it is we're fucking dumb, so
Yeah,
it's even funnier.
I'm sorry we didn't go to law school, guys.
Yet.
Quid pro quo.
Exactly. Yeah, the one thing I will say is, I think this one's in the bag for my client. Sean asked the question, you pay half, you deserve half, correct?
Yeah.
Correct.
Same goes for rent, correct?
Correct.
You know, you deserve under your roof, you pay half of respect,
Calm,
proper,
quiet.
like time to go to bed and be able to relax in your own home. It sounds like, OP's roommate is monopolizing the home and making OP feel like they're in a hostile environment. If they can do that,
they're not in their apartment that they also pay for.
I feel they're fair in their, in the right to take over half the internet. On top of that, these friends are eating OP's food, using
like the second she said that they were eating her food is when I would have catched a case. So it's one thing for you to have the audacity to bring people in our shared space when I repeatedly ask you not to. And them motherfuckers have the audacity to fucking eat my food, bitch! And they're still alive? That's crazy. That's crazy. Some people clearly haven't been slapped enough in their fucking lifetime, because this amount of disrespect that I would never allow in the place that I pay rent for. So, the roommate can suck a bag of dick consensually. And if she's not happy, she can live alone. The roommate literally needs to live alone. She cannot have a roommate, because the way she lives is not compatible with being like sharing your space with someone. That's not compatible at all. So the roommate really needs to like rethink the way life works. Yesterday. Also, I did not put enough health on my fucking frame, and that bitch is not gonna survive. Okay, to be fair, I usually take longer to go in the undercroft, so there's that too. I usually take like a minute to go in the undercroft. I make sure that I'm fucking stacked, but this time I wanted to make it faster, and it shows because I'm weak. Ah! Bro.
Coffee maker without her
back.
express permission. And I think that is way more money than whatever the internet bill is each month. So I think OP was in her right to, lay down the ground rules, because she's asked multiple times, seemingly rejected multiple times, and not listening. So OP did the one thing that she figured out would work, and lo and behold, it worked. So I rest my case, Your Honor.
Ooh, prosecution. What do you have any counter arguments that you'd like to say to our defense team?
Now, Honor, have you heard of the Bible story?
Yeah.
Please.
Of the
Please,
prodigal
neighbor.
son.
Enlighten me.
Love thy neighbor,
The
right?
prodigal son. You know what I mean? Have you heard of that story?
He's returned, right?
Yeah.
Let's hear it.
There's a rich man with 2 sons, right?
Uh-huh.
He tells his sons, go work. One said, nah, I don't want to do that. Give me all the money and I'm going to make a man out of myself. He said, sure. Gave him the money.
Isn't that Mulan?
Can I finish the Bible? I mean,
Oh,
with
sorry.
all respect to your honor, of course.
Shut the fuck up.
With all due respect, your honor, shut the fuck up, please. And then, he's like, yeah, he gave the son the money. Motherfucker, 2 weeks, that guy was fucking broke. He was fucking shoveling pig shit, eating pig food with the fucking pigs. He comes back. The father is like, my son has returned. Let's slaughter the calf and make a celebration. The son who never left came and said, but father, you don't throw a feast for me. I've been here the whole time working.
Oh my fucking god.
And he said, tough luck, dude. That's fucking crazy. Go slaughter the pig like I said, bitch. To which I say, life isn't fair. God says so. Jesus said so in that story of the prodigal son. I'm going to be honest, I've been Catholic my whole life. They read that every year. I'm confused. I'm like, what is the moral? I can
You are
fuck
not
around,
helping your case here, buddy.
do Molly for 2 weeks, come back, and then I'm loved by my father? To which I say, my client is the prodigal son. They don't need to listen to the rules. That doesn't matter. We are the chosen.
Right.
Holy
Jury?
shit.
This is why I love these episodes.
Jury?
I have no
I'm too
response.
tired for that.
Thank you.
You know what? There was.
Oh.
All right. So Reddit deemed this one, everyone sucks here.
Huh?
Okay. And
Interesting.
I kind of disagree.
I
I feel
disagree.
like it's a
On that?
slam dunk for
I disagree.
This is like a petty revenge that I feel like it's necessary because let's read the top comment, and I'm telling you off the bat now. I disagree with the last statement that they said.
Yeah.
Sam Spade PI put, everyone sucks here. She's certainly the asshole for continuing to have friends over after 10 p.m. on weeknights, especially since she agreed not to. But she pays for half the internet. You don't have the right to block her access to it. Stop leaving notes, sit down and have a conversation with her.
It clearly
They
doesn't
did.
work. She did.
She said like they had a conversation 3 times about it.
But-
and I think the telling them that, hey, I appreciate it if you don't tell people to, come over here after a certain time. And the acknowledgement of saying like, hey, I hear you. I won't do it again. And to do it the same
doing it.
fucking day.
Yeah. And then on top of that, people are like, yeah, she's paying for the internet. She's paying for her groceries. They're stealing that too.
Yes.
Like, what do you mean? She pays half the rent. It's like, yeah, she should have some say in like the ground rules of the house. And if she's laying down the ground rules, it's like 10 p.m. 10 p.m. is a reasonable time
yes.
to be like, hey, okay, we can't be at my place anymore. Let's go to someone else's house.
Yeah.
That's reasonable, I think, as a roommate.
As a roommate, yeah.
I don't know if they're going to school or working or whatever.
That sounds like they're going to school, yeah.
Yeah, some people have to get up early, and 10 p.m. is reasonable to get the fuck out if your roommate has to get up early. So,
And you've shown the fact that you guys can't party there until a certain time and then go party somewhere else and it's fine.
Yes.
Thank you. That was the last part I was going to bring up. Like the moment the Wi-Fi was down, I'm like, oh, I guess we're going over to another person's house.
I mean, that was the most effective
it worked.
way to get them out.
Yeah, that's crazy to me that Reddit said everyone
I don't-
sucks.
I'd be changing the password every night.
Goddamn right. Hell yeah. Getting longer every night, to be honest.
Yeah.
Extra
Honestly,
character per fuck
if
up.
you want to be a good roommate, you could be like, you could have it, and then at 10 p.m. every night change it.
Oh,
That way they're like, oh, well, I guess that's our sign to leave.
Or just,
Yeah, that
the
sounds
moment
good
they
to
stay
me.
out late after the curfew, it's like,
Yeah.
just change it immediately.
Change it at 10 p.m. every time.
Yeah. I'm so glad I never. Well, actually, I did have a roommate at one point, but that wasn't very long.
I had roommates for 2 years. It was fun.
Merry Christmas.
All right. Moving on to the next
Missed you,
story. This
broski.
one is posted by Business Core 7693. The title is, Am I the asshole for relying too much on a coworker?
Probably.
16.
That's a 5 for me.
Okay. I'll go prosecution
Wait, what the
on
fuck?
this one.
Oh, okay. All right. Let's get to it. So I, 30 male, had a friend, 34 female, at work who has been slowly drawing away from me and I don't know what to do. This is a throwaway account as I never thought I'd end up posting here, but I need another perspective badly. I guess I have to start at the beginning. I have never been a very outgoing or extroverted person. I have never wanted to be popular or the center of attention. Have always been most comfortable in groups of 3 to 4 people and have never had more than 4 friends at a time. So after university, I was alone for a few years. I didn't do anything. I didn't study. I didn't work. I just wasted away. So back
What do you mean you come bearing gift? Your presence alone is a gift that keeps on giving. Ah! But yes, Merry Christmas indeed. I am doing a very early stream. For Warframe. I usually don't stream like that this early, but I was awake, so I thought, why the fuck not? You made 2,000 plat? Holy moly, good job. That's insane. That's a lot. Good for you, man. No, no, no. There you go. Good evening is crazy. All right. Yeah, no, good job on making fucking 2K plat in one evening. That's super good, bro.
in the summer of 22, my father got me a job at a
My
local
eyes
company.
burned.
I had
Why?
anxiety at first, but it passed after a few weeks. Another colleague, John, 41 male, my real age, helped me through it. In the autumn of 22, Jane, 34 female, came back to work from maternity leave and was assigned to train me. She is friends with Anna, 34 female, and both of them are friends with John. I tried not to meddle too much, but after a few weeks, Jane started sharing stories from her life with me. At first, I didn't care as I didn't know her, but with time, it felt like I really got to know her and her family, even though I hadn't met them. And slowly, I started sharing back about my life as it only seemed logical to me to meet with trust. Fast forward 3 years and we have been working together pretty well and know each other pretty well too. Back in December of 24, John fell ill and took a sick leave. He never came back and passed away from cancer in May this year.
Oh, that's
Since
sad.
then, something just felt wrong. Jane gradually started drawing away from me and started sharing less. I thought I had done something wrong, but I didn't know what it was. So I decided to stop initiating and wait for her to ask me something. But she never did. It got worse in July to the point we said a few sentences throughout the day. As I didn't have anyone outside of work, this isolation got to me and my anxiety and insecurity started showing up again. So yesterday, I asked Jane to talk privately in a separate room. By then, I was a nervous wreck, stuttering and arranging my hands. I felt like I had done something wrong and had offended her and should apologize. She scrunched up at her face as if she were in pain. She said I had not offended her, but that lately, I feel like you should have blurred the line between professional and personal. She said I had a tendency to take things personally, and she also said she had noticed how I get irritated when I see her talking to other people. It honestly felt like a breakup, but she was trying to let me down gently.
Thanks.
So I asked why. When she interacts with other people, she doesn't consider them blurring the line. One of the colleagues regularly makes comments about her dress/look. She takes it in stride. And she said, he doesn't think about it too much. It's just a joke to him. You overthink things too much. So before you do something, I know you've thought about it a lot.
I got a little confused at the end
That's
there.
Same.
weird.
I'm gonna be honest. When I chose prosecution, I was like, "Oh, this is someone who dumps all their work on their coworker." So this is not where I thought this was gonna go. It sounds
I feel like OP is neurodivergent, possibly slightly autistic. Which is so sad because it's not that easy to understand people when your brain chemistry doesn't work the same as non-fucking neurotypical people. I feel bad for him. That sucks. From watching trade chat, bruh. Honestly, at least it was worth it because you made 2,000 plat. So, what are eyes burning when you have 2,000 plat? Tell me, wasn't it not worth it? Hmm? Hmm?
Sounds like OP is maybe being a little creepy towards what's her name again? Sorry, something Jane.
Jane, yeah.
It sounds like OP is being a little creepy towards Jane in her eyes, and has a right to pull away. Based on
Obviously,
everything
she has the right to pull away. She's
seems,
uncomfortable, but
it's weird that it happened around the time of, that one guy's passing, which was unfortunate. But yeah, it's like, I don't know, if he's being creepy, and Jane's allowed to pull away from that. So
I don't think the problem is Jane pulling away. I think the problem is I feel like I don't think OP even understands where this is coming from. And that's why I feel bad for him. Because if she never communicated any of these things before, she just pulled away. So obviously he's gonna wonder what the fuck is going on. Communication is important. Damn. Oh, great. Anyway.
My client has, is pretty self-aware that they're not the most social person. You know what I mean? They may not understand all the cues. They've never had more than 4 friends, This person just wanted to communicate, open the conversation. Because really, everything seemed to be going fine. And then one day, it kind of just wasn't.
Didn't
you know what I mean? So all my client wanted to do was get a clear, what have I done? What's going on? I don't know these things that well. And is that so wrong to do, to ask for some clarification? I don't think, sure, did he pull her into a room privately to maybe harass her? Sure, yeah, but that's not his intention, I guess. He was just wondering, why so serious? You know what I mean?
Okay.
To which, he got his answer. Is it weird that my client got strangely upset every time that my colleague's
Jane, just say Jane.
Just say Jane, yeah.
Spoke to anybody else? That is weird.
I mean, was he, or that was just
maybe, unfortunately, when John passed, all your energy maybe went into Jane, and Jane didn't know how to deal with that. I don't know. Pulling them aside feels weird, but maybe ask to, can I bring you coffee? Can we get coffee sometime? I don't know. Whatever y'all used to do. But again, my client is socially awkward. They might not know
exactly
how to deal with
social cues. Yeah,
they might not get all the social cues, and that's not wrong, I guess.
That's probably the best thing they thought they could do.
Defend
Justice for OP.
I don't know how. A prosecutor, you're defending.
Right.
Yeah, I mean, I think I don't have much more to say. I already said it. Like, Jane expressed what she thought, and it sounds like OP was overstepping boundaries, which makes him an asshole. But if we're going true thoughts right now,
yeah, that's where we're going.
Yeah, I think asshole, obviously, for making her uncomfortable. What OP does from here on out is like,
this is where we really can get a true judgment on.
Yeah, whether it was malicious intent or
I don't think it was malicious
because they could just
intent
take this and be like,
all.
oh shit, I'm overstepping my bounds. I'll back up.
I don't
You know
even
what I mean?
think
That's-
he
and then
understands.
You're fine. You're fine.
Yeah. To which the top comment for this one, Jedi Master Sifu Diaz commented, "You're obviously a very socially awkward person, and I think you make it pretty clear that you are aware of this, and if you weren't, I guess now you are." One thing that really hit me was the 4th paragraph, conversing casually with coworkers that you spend a lot of time with isn't meddling, and when you heard her stories, you at first didn't care because you didn't know her. That's a very strange take. You can care about a stranger's stories even if you don't know them. You are on here sharing your story and asking an endless number of strangers to care about it and have an opinion. And then you start sharing back because it was logical, not because it is normal or natural to converse with a coworker. So my guess here is that she is probably 100% correct that you massively overthink things. And that for you, everything is way more intense than what it should be. That being said, anyone has the right to end any relationship at any time for any reason. So she is not the asshole. You are not the asshole because you are hurt by this. There are no assholes here. Just a sad situation for you, and for what it's worth, I'm sorry you got hurt here. Maybe you can learn something from it. To which I really agree with what you guys said in the end. It's what she does afterwards is what, depending on what her actually, I guess, our judgment about this person is. If she took it in stride and said like, hey, I'm sorry, I'm not going to overstep my boundaries.
Okay, wait a minute. What do I want? I don't know. I don't know. I would have to check. Sorry. Well, I do have a wish list, you know. The wish list on WARFRAME or public. Because, like, if you ask me just like that right now, I don't have my wish list in front of me. I don't know. I'm sorry. I don't know what I want right now. I'm slightly tired too. So I can't really think straight.
Bounds anymore,
Sorry.
then I think she's absolved with it. I think the self-realization that, hey, I'm kind of an awkward person. Maybe I don't understand social cues as much.
Sure.
There's like, you know, resources where you can get where like hopefully you can get checked for it and see like, you know, if there's anything that you can learn from that situation. But if she does the same thing as she did the first time around, then she's overstepping her bounds, I think.
Yeah, I mean, and we don't know what like caused this. So they could be an asshole for maybe something they did that they just didn't realize was offensive.
That too.
Yeah, again, it's like take this and learn.
Been
not
there,
the end of the
done
world,
that. Not easy
and then
understanding
just take it
everybody.
and apply it to
Neurodivergent
relationships going
matter.
forward.
All right, so next story is posted by Noodles17X. The title for this one is, Am I the asshole for cooking my boyfriend's ravioli?
That one. Do I get an extra
shit.
punishment here?
3.
You gotta defend and prosecute at the same time.
Talk to yourself.
Oh, God.
All right, story goes as this.
Oh, wait, am I prosecuting and defending?
No, we're just messing around. Which one do you want, Sean?
Defend.
All right, let's get to it. So I, 35 female, have been dating my boyfriend, 40 male, for almost 2 years. We do not live together, but we see each other frequently. And every other weekend when he doesn't have his daughter, he normally stays here multiple days. So it's like his home away from home. I do not stay at his house often because I am a single mom of a 14-year-old and I'm not comfortable leaving her alone overnight. I have been short on money lately because all of my bills have gone up at the same time, so we've mostly been cooking at my house. Either I'll grab a few things from the store and cook, he'll bring food over he makes, or he brings over ingredients and I cook them. Once in a while, we take turns treating for something cheap like pizza or other fast food, but for the most part, we've been cooking. A few weekends ago, I had literally $0 to grocery shop, so he brought over a bunch of stuff to last the weekend, which included frozen cheese ravioli and a bag of meatballs. After figuring out his bills, he discovered that he had some extra money to treat to a dinner out, so the ravioli ended up not being cooked. He said that he wanted to bring it home so he could cook it for himself and his daughter.
Oh.
Of course, I said it was okay. He bought the food. Well, that was like 3 weeks ago.
Oh.
He's been over several times since, and he never grabbed the food when he left, even after me reminding him several times.
Oh.
Fast forward to today, I'm in a spot where I'm broke until next payday and can't go to the store until then. My daughter has a friend over and I needed to cook them something for dinner. I looked in the freezer and saw the ravioli and meatballs were still there. I opted to cook them because it was an easy meal that I know the girls will eat. My boyfriend asked what I had for dinner and I told him the ravioli. And he asked, my ravioli? And I said, yeah. And he got upset and told me, you could have asked me if it was okay and I would have said yes. I wanted to bring that home to cook. I thought he was joking at first, but he wasn't. I didn't think it was a big deal since it had been sitting in my freezer for 3 weeks, but with how upset he got, I'm starting to think I should have asked. So am I the asshole?
I don't know.
Your Honor, I'm going to approach the bench here.
Whoa, didn't even ask. How brave.
This ravioli bandit, as we will now refer to them as, is absolutely the asshole. What OP's boyfriend said, you could have just asked. It would have been a simple text, a call.
You got
before
it?
you actually
All right,
confirmed on making it. Would have been the simple step. And he said he would be okay with it. Doesn't matter how long it's been there. It is still technically his food. The nice thing and polite thing to do is ask and confirm that it's okay that you cook it. And that is where I'm going to end my prosecution.
That's
you look
it?
up another Bible verse.
Yeah.
He's looking.
May I approach?
Feed the man fish. Teach a man how to fish. Go ahead, John.
Right now? Or?
Yeah.
What are you searching there?
Nothing.
5, 4.
Just writing my notes.
Oh, okay.
You ever been on ever seen that, open up that bank account and then see 3 fat zeros there, $0.
Shit, I've seen it negative, brother.
You've seen it
Bro,
negative.
I have
facts.
too, actually.
Shit was red with a
Negative.
minus, bro. That shit hurts.
It's
Man.
rough.
Isn't that such a terrible feeling?
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
You don't know what to do. You only see one option. You gotta
Steal.
fucking cook. You gotta steal. You gotta steal. Oh, when we do it, it's stealing. But when white people do it, it's collecting resources after a disaster.
Who's we? What are you talking about?
Don't worry about it, white man.
I'm pro stealing for corporations.
Overruled. All I'm saying is not a lot of options here. You know, she's getting paid the next day. You know, she's probably buying. Are you using a lifeline?
Oh no.
Oh, you're
I'm
saying you
saying
could have
she could've
called?
called.
Yeah, he's making a point.
Have you ever had 2 children at the house? You gotta give them your full attention. You can't just
Never have.
You can't just And that was a trick question for all of us.
have 2 puppies?
My cat's
Got your ass. You have kids at your house? We got them, officer. Yeah, whenever you're babysitting 2 kids, you got to give them your full attention. You can't be taking time to call your partner to, chit chat about this or that. You don't got time to do that. You're like, these are 2 hungry children that need attention. I got to cook them all I got. This thing is all I got. Unfortunately, you might say, oh, but you didn't buy that. That belongs to fucking whatever the fuck his name is, that 40-year-old. To which I say, possession is 9/10 of the law, unfortunately. And correct me if I'm wrong, Judge, 9/10, that's about 90% of the law.
Almost exactly,
Almost.
actually.
Yeah.
Almost.
Which would, I think it's a fact that you could say that's more than 50%.
That is a fact.
That's
That is a
more than
fact.
30%. That's more than 10%, some could say. So it sure sounds like I'm in possession of this ravioli. It's been here for 3 weeks. I've been begging you to get it out of my house because I'm telling you, if I'm on my last straw, if I got nothing left in this freezer, you need to take this away from me. Otherwise, I will cook it because, again, I own this. At least 9/10 of the law says so. And what
specific law is that, sir?
The 9/10 habeas corpus litigation motion law of 1967, Your Honor.
Of the prodigal son.
Yes.
The prodigal
Of the Old Testament chapter Job.
Forgot about that one.
Yeah, you forget when you're not in practice. But I am always in practice. And all I'm saying is you begged, you pleaded. Your boyfriend said, I'll just get it later. I'll just get it later. At this point, I own that bitch. I'm going to cook it. What do you want me to do? Not just cook it? You want these kids to starve?
Right?
I don't think so. You make it such a big deal like I can't tomorrow go buy ravioli for your bitch ass. Why don't you, instead of yelling at me about cooking the ravioli, why don't you say, hey, I didn't know you were at fucking 000.00. Let me fucking Venmo or whatever the fuck you do in Canada, link bank accounts.
I gotta finish doing
Whatever.
first, but
Why don't I
will.
send you
Bank
some
transfers?
money?
Bank
Whoa,
transfers?
e-transfer? Whatever. Why don't I do that for you? Because I didn't know you were down so bad. I could help you out. But what did he do instead? Blame game. Why are you cooking the raviolis that have left in your fucking freezer for 3 weeks that you own? That you own at this point. At least that's what 9 cents of the law be saying.
Sean, let me ask you this. Are you comfortable with the boyfriend's kid to being hungry because now they don't have ravioli and meatballs for dinner?
To which I say that's on my boyfriend for not taking the goddamn raviolis 3 weeks ago. You could have cooked that for your daughter a long time ago. You chose not to. Now it's mine. 9/10 of the law says so.
Oh, Lord.
It's all I have, quite honestly. I rest my case, jury.
And somehow you talked for 4 minutes longer than I did.
You got to build a story. You gotta
gotcha.
get in the mind of the jury.
There was like nonsense. And this is why I love Sean's ranting on this, because it allows us to add additional ads on our fucking episode.
To which I love. So really, we all win.
Friend Lily, top comment for this one. They put, no one's the asshole here. They put, I would apologize for the misunderstanding. And I would ask him if this ever happens again, that he take the food the first time you ask, so you don't have to keep asking. Your daughter is 14. She could have accidentally taken it and cooked it not knowing, so he shouldn't keep stuff there that he doesn't want to get used. That part, I agree that situation might happen, but I'm going to go back to like Josh's side again and say like the best thing you could have done
didn't happen.
That didn't happen. And you and OP had the complete control to just call in the boyfriend and say like, hey, these kids are hungry. The meatballs are here. The boyfriend obviously said, yeah, if you just ask, it's fine. I feel like we would go off on people. I mean, the real thoughts. I feel like we would go off on people just like taking shit without any permission, you know?
Yeah, at the end of the day, is it the biggest deal? No. And like, yeah, OP is in a tough situation, but all it takes is to call and just ask.
For sure.
That's at the end of the day, that's all it took.
But also at the end of the day, I own 9/10 of this spot.
Yeah, I don't know. It just apologize. I don't think it's that big of a deal.
Bro.
Yeah, if I was the boyfriend, I wouldn't care personally, but
I would be more concerned about your bank account being so low, I think.
Yeah. So
The
not a
chest
big
is
deal.
right there.
What you should have done, OP, instead of calling, is just cook 90% of the ravioli.
It's like, here's the 10% that you possess.
Yeah.
That's what I own.
All right, last story of the day before we go to the rich. Also, if you want 2 extra stories, you can go head on over to patreon.com/cultivate podcast network or be a YouTube member. You got 2 more stories that we'll do. If you want ad-free episodes, bonus live streams, and all that, links are on the show notes.
And we don't do the court behind the paywall.
No, we're just chilling there. It's true thoughts there. All right, last story today. This one is posted by _adaptness _8920. The title is, Am I the asshole for telling a friend that when someone is as qualified as I am, they can charge the same as I do?
That's a 9.
Oh, you beat me by 1.
Ooh. I will defend.
Okay.
Yeah, okay. That's a good spot.
So, English is not my first language, so please forgive me for any mistakes and expressions that don't make as much sense in English. So I, 46 male, am a lawyer. In my country, you go straight into the degree you want once you get out of high school.
A man
and
of
pass
honor.
the test.
Like us.
Finally.
Yep, absolutely.
Jesus, what the
Professional.
The most professionalist is
Habeas and corpus.
Do you think
Damn.
OP's ever used 9/10 of the law in a
Absolutely
in a
not.
court? Yeah.
Not as
Rookie.
pro as us, right? Rookie fucking numbers. During college, I met his friend, also 46 male. We were in the same classes and got along greatly for years. We've known each other for about 28 years now, and he was one of my groomsmen at my wedding. After I graduated, I did a 2-year post-grad degree while I worked. My friend always said that the experience was better than a diploma.
What the fuck?
I never minded it since he never pressed it. And when I met my wife, 43 female, she was just starting at the firm I worked at. We hit it off pretty well, and I started dating soon after. 3 years after I finished my post-grad program, I started my master's. My wife and I started to plan on opening our own law firm around this time, seeing as she was also pushing for her post-grad. Some years later, we finally managed to open our firm. The friend in question was there at the opening party for the firm and seemed happy for me at the time. Some years went by, and when I was around 38, I finally got my doctorate. Now, 8 years later, I'm a very good family/contract lawyer. Now, to the main issue of the post. Last weekend, mine and my wife's friends were around at our house having a little barbecue. Sometime close to the end of our get-together, this friend asked me how much was my hourly rate because he wanted to start going the independent route. I told him the value, which they put kind of high, but again, I know I'm worth it. And he said, I charge too much for my services. I said something along the lines of, well, when you're as qualified as I am, you can charge the same or even higher. He was kind of silent / uncomfortable, and the party kind of died after that. My wife talked to me yesterday saying that some people thought the tone of my comment was kind of rude, even if I didn't mean it, and that I should talk to him. I didn't want to get seen as passive aggressive in my response. I just answered his question. Am I wrong? Should I apologize?
Your Honor, can I
It's a
approach the
nothing
bench
burger.
and prosecute this asshole?
Approach, kind sir.
Give me your gavel.
He's gonna stick it in his ass.
Hey, yo.
I'm gonna beat him up with it.
Lube it up first, at least. Shit.
Yeah, pretentious of you, OP, to rub in how much you make in front of all your friends. Make them feel small so you can feel big, like a big man, right? That's what you want? You piece of shit lawyer. God damn, I hate you.
Aren't you one right now?
Shut the fuck up.
Holy shit.
Hey,
That's the decorum.
I have the gavel now.
You gave him the gavel. This is your fault.
it's in me now.
Ooh.
Smell it.
Jesus Christ. What
Wow.
the fuck?
What? Where are we
Start charging as
going?
much as OP.
What the fuck? Rick, yes.
I don't know what the rest of my point
I don't
was.
know what's happening.
You're an asshole, OP.
Man, bounce on a crazy style, Your Honor.
Go ahead.
Thank you.
Here, you want the gavel?
Yeah, pass it. He's like, if you're a baddie,
This is for you. Are you afraid of the fire? Shout out a damn killer. A damn killer. Fallout by a damn killer out now. I'll say this. You know, is it rude for my client to bring up how much they get paid? Maybe. But is it not ruder to ask the question? And then once you get the answer, to be like, well, I think that's a little bit too much. Is that not the biggest insult you've ever fucking heard? If Michael Jordan said, I'm worth this much, would you tell Michael Jordan? Well, I think that's a little too. Well, I think we all, you know, if we're talking about our real thoughts,
they make
athletes
a lot.
make way too much money, if we're going to be quite honest. They don't need, I mean, and the owners even more. They're making
Yeah, I
way
was
too
gonna say-
much money. It's the owners really that we have a problem with.
They get paid by
Yeah.
billionaires. I don't care.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, yeah. But then they make us pay taxes to build them stadiums. This is insane.
That
Anyways,
That's where it's
yeah,
fucked
that's
up.
where-
Yeah.
Yeah.
But again, that's the owners.
But you wouldn't ask Michael
you,
Jordan.
Thanos.
You wouldn't ask Michael Jordan, hey, I think that's too much money to play for the Bulls. I've won six. I've won
Six, buddy.
six
Six.
championship rings. When you
Famously
when you
six.
have
I don't know.
yeah, famously six. Yeah, I don't know. I'm in the heat of the moment, bitch. I don't
know.
know.
You're going
How dare
sorry.
you? How dare you fucking be a little bit?
Let him keep going. Let him,
This is
let him
Sorry,
cook.
John did this with the gavel bit, so
Yeah.
I had to interrupt.
Okay, you're fine. You're fine. You're fine. Where the fuck was that? Look. Kobe 1-5, Jordan 1-6, Hakeem Olajuwon 1-2. You're not gonna say, "Hey, I think you're paying. I think you're asking too much for this contract." I would say when you fucking won MVP, won the Finals championship, won the Finals MVP, been the best player in the league, I think then you could probably charge as much as me. But until then, bitch, you just keep asking questions and I'll just keep answering them. You know what I'm saying? I didn't, you asked me. Why you mad at me for making money? If you think that's too much, then I'm not for you. I'm for them. You know what I'm saying?
For the streets.
I'm for the streets who got the money. You know what I'm saying? So how dare you ask me? Don't question it. Don't question it. Silence decorum, actually. You know what I'm saying? So First off, everyone's upset. Oh, he's rubbing it in, how much money he makes. I didn't bring it up. Somebody asked me.
Facts.
And then, they're like, oh, well, why are you so smug about it? He said I'm not worth it. He said I'm not worth the price that I know I'm worth. That's rude. How am I the rude one? That's rude. Decorum.
It's not that deep.
This is the guy. This is
So
coming
when
from
people
a guy
say,
who.
how dare you have $1,000 tier on Patreon? You're not worth that. To which I say, how dare you? I'm worth everything. I set the price. I set the price. If someone wants to pay it, then they pay it.
Facts.
So coming soon, in about 3 weeks, we will be opening up the $1,000 tier on Patreon.
We're launching it on the live show, actually.
And what we're going to do is, hey, I'm not saying it is or isn't worth it, but it is worth whatever people are willing to pay. And that's all I'll say on that.
Josh, do you have anything to say after that rant?
I feel that had more to do with Sean's personal life than the story
I
itself.
think this is a vent session for him, to be honest.
And would you ask Kanye West, the
Oh my
great
fucking god.
the Nazi,
Of all
the
the
greatest
people
Nazi
you
of all
had to go with Kanye West.
Oh, fuck.
That guy sucks.
Straggling
Yeah.
Shadow said, no one's the asshole here. I think your friend made a rude comment.
I think your friend's
I
the
agree with
asshole by
that.
being rude.
Yeah, I do too, actually.
I think you were a bit rude / blunt back. It's just a tiny road bump in your friendship. I'm sure right now no one is an asshole. I'm going full not the asshole for this.
I think so too, because like this was an easy dunk for Sean, I think. Because
I somehow fumbled it.
I don't know how you did that.
You went from having a good point to fucking talking about Kanye.
And would you ask Michael Jordan?
Because
Anything.
it is true. It's like like especially with
But-
like jobs like that. It's like education does like have a lot like based on how much you can charge, right? It's like the degree allows you to charge more, like certain like steps that you get.
Also, the win-loss record, like your success rate. And it sounds like you have a really high success rate.
Yeah. So and it is your own practice. You can charge what you want. So I don't know, like for your friend to ask you and then you to tell him and then him to make a rude comment back and then you to be like, well, I mean, like I got this education so that I could charge this much. I think that's fine. Like if my friend told me that, I would not get offended. I'd be like, yeah, that
good
makes
for
sense.
you. Yeah.
Good for you.
Yeah.
So it's weird. It's weird that the vibe changed at the party.
Yeah.
Like one of the podcasts I'm a patron for on Patreon, they have a $50 tier. And I don't like look at them and I'm like, these fucking dickheads.
Because you're trying to get, like, how do I get
That's why I want the
to
$1,000 tier. But like, if I saw them in real life, I wouldn't be like, I think you're charging too much. I'm like, no, if their fans want to pay for it, I mean, that's like literally all they do. And it's like D&D. So it's like hours upon hours of work on top of so it's just like, yeah, I mean, they get to set the price. They deserve it. They've worked hard enough to do that. So it's weird to one, ask the question, two, say something rude about the fucking price.
Yep.
Also, and then three, to act butthurt and ruin the vibe of the party. I don't know. It's all on your friend being weird. All you did, he said some passive aggressive stuff. You said it back. And now you're the asshole? I don't think so.
Yeah, I think the response
agree.
was just fine. You kind of went on a point there, Sean, that I agree with. Like it just reminds me of a lot of artists or people just in a creative space, right? I've seen it a lot in people like that does like artwork, and people are just like, it's fucking outrageous that they're charging millions and millions. But someone's willing to pay for it. You know what I mean? They're the ones that has the talent to do it. They market it themselves. They fucking put in the time to create masterpieces or certain artwork that people appreciate that are willing to pay money for. Same token as this lawyer, you know, they put in the work, they got their doctorates, they have all this, they open up their firm. They want to set the price, and people are paying for that business because they probably like the service that they get. So that comment was passive aggressive from the friend, and I don't think the clap back was rude, to be honest. I think it's just, hey, I can set this price because I'm qualified to set this price.
Yeah, that's how I read
don't
it
think
as
it's
well.
It's
Yeah,
not
it was-
rude. It's just like, hey, I know what I'm worth. And I think that's absolutely fine.
Yeah.
All right. That is it for this week's episode.
Every turn, critical hit. I'm gonna take this one. I'm almost done. I'm gonna start one last episode, I guess. Alright, what do we got here? For the last episode of this Warframe session, we got I got a girl pregnant and she wanted to get an abortion, but I didn't want that. She's ended up not getting one, but now she is not involved at all. I know this story. It's glorious. My ex lied about having a miscarriage, and I found out after my son had passed. What the fuck? Holy shit. What the hell? Oh my god. My cousin abandoned my niece at my house while I was camping. My boyfriend keeps a secret strike system for me and found it by accident. Yikes. Confronted while staring at another woman. Of course, women only want to arouse men, that's why they wear skirts. Right. Okay. Well, that I don't know if I'm gonna do the whole episode, but that looks juicy as hell.
It's titled, I got a girl pregnant and she wanted to get an abortion, but I don't want that.
Well, that's not your choice. So,
Yeah. Not your choice, buddy.
I think the legal case will be, well, I guess, fuck, I always forget. It depends on the state.
We're big on states' rights down here.
Oof.
Tough.
Tough luck. Tough
It
go.
is
Tough
terrible. All right, let's hop. I was like waiting for a judgment, and I'm like, all right, we don't do that. We don't do that. We don't.
go. Oh gosh, not that again.
OP writes, we weren't in a serious relationship when she got pregnant, and she has never met our son. Even after the birth, she had no desire to see him. We went to court to figure out how custody and support could be figured out. Terribly written sentence. And I have 100% full legal and physical custody. Her name is on the birth certificate, but she has no custody and no right for visitation or to make things like medical or education decisions. She didn't want any of that. Every month, she pays 125% of the court-ordered child support.
Yeah, I heard that story.
And she says, if I ever marry someone who wants to adopt our child, she will agree, but until then, she will pay support. And it's been that way since our son was born. I am raising our son all on my own. He is 18 months old now, and he has never met her. And I don't even have any photos of her. I am burned out, and I hate being a single parent.
Lol.
I love my son, but I do resent him.
Oh my God. This is what you wanted.
Like,
No,
If he-
actually, what he wanted was her to force her to stay so
pretty
that he wouldn't
much.
be
He wanted to
lonely.
force her to stay.
Yeah.
What the fuck? Also, crazy, and I'm not like stereotyping, but it is crazy the few stories we have where a woman is like, I don't want anything to do with the child. I'm gonna play 125% instead of most of them where it's just like, yeah, I'm not paying anything.
Yeah.
Dead ass.
Oh,
Every
yeah.
time I hear stories like that, the woman is like, bro, I was basically forced to keep this child that I didn't fucking want. You clearly wanted it, so you can take care of it. I'm out. But don't worry, I'll pay what I owe. And they're not even deadbeat in a way where, like, they pay more than the child support. So what you whining? You got what you wanted for, right? You got what you wished for. You wanted a child, you got a child. What the fuck? How dare you resent the child that you wanted? That was your choice. Because clearly she didn't have one. The choice was taken away from her. Mind you, she's the one that had to carry it for fucking 9 months and give birth to it. So, she did the work. Now it's your turn. Congratulations, your father. Enjoy, dumbass.
Oh.
Honestly, we have so many stories where they're like, yeah, they haven't paid in like their whole life, I guess.
Don't- Yeah.
18 years.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Golly.
My family tries to help when they can, but I do it most of the time.
Because that's your job.
I would never hurt or neglect him, but I am exhausted all of the time.
Yeah.
I tried to go to court to give her split custody, but
No.
because she wanted an abortion and I didn't, and she made it clear she would never, ever be involved after the birth, and because we went to court when he was 6 months old. This is all one sentence, by the way. But because we already went after he was born and agreed on things, and now she pays more support than his court ordered, the judge said he can't force her to look after him.
Pretty much.
I haven't seen her in almost a year, and last I heard, she has had a tummy tuck and laser stretch mark treatment and is working at a gym. She also told her friends and family that she is an egg donor and not a mother. She is a deadbeat mom, and
Oh,
the court
please.
won't do anything and is forcing me to struggle as a single parent. Do
Oh,
I have
please.
any legal remedies here?
Nope.
No.
You
Also,
did
the
this to
tummy tuck thing is just so
yourself.
out of left field. It's like, what the fuck? Why was that needed to be added in here?
Yeah, it was like and another thing.
Yeah,
And
well,
another thing.
It's like, let me
No.
just try and find ways to degrade her, even though that's not like a degrading thing, but it's just like in his mind, he's trying to do that.
Yeah, spin the narrative of like, well, she's doing this and she's doing that. It's like, well, yeah, it's her body. She can do whatever the frick she wants.
Which is the
Mhm.
whole story here.
Literally.
The more you know.
We are in this situation
It's
because
so
she
insane
couldn't
to
do
be
what she
like,
wanted.
this fucking deadbeat who pays me way more than she needs to every single month is terrible.
How dare she?
And was
How
also-
dare she keep her word on doing the thing she didn't want to, you know what I mean?
Exactly.
What a
She was
fucking
straight
idiot.
up from the beginning. It was just like, I want nothing to do with this child. I want an abortion. He was like,
Yep.
no, I want this child. And then she was like, all right, bet. Here you go.
Here we go.
I'm out of here.
Ugh.
Here's more money than you deserve.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, good on her for sticking to her guns and not, capitulating to this small little man.
The tiniest violin
Yeah.
I've ever heard in my entire
Oh,
life. Like,
God.
oh, I'm so exhausted. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, you
Okay.
begged and asked
Sucks
for this.
to be
She,
you.
How do you think she felt for 9 months?
On
Yeah.
Exactly.
literally.
With something she didn't want.
Exactly.
Yeah. So I don't know. I feel
People
like
get paid a lot of fucking money to do that.
Oh my god.
Right?
Yeah, they do.
People get paid a ton of money to be a surrogate.
and she's
And
paying out of
essentially,
pocket.
she's paying you
Yeah.
for her
Mhm.
experience as a surrogate. You don't shut your bitch ass up. That's insane. That's crazy.
I do wonder what the lead up to this was. Like, did he plan to get her pregnant? Was this like a malicious thing in his?
I've heard
on his
stories
side,
where it was
and then-
malicious.
Just the way he's talking, I wouldn't put it past him.
Literally.
Yeah.
Very, very sus.
But I mean, he went through, she couldn't have been more clear
She
with
was
her
so
desires
clear.
and actions. You know what I mean? And he's, if this was truly on purpose, in hopes of trapping her, what a fail. He had so many opportunities to be like, all right, well, never mind.
Yeah. He's like, yes, I've got everything I wanted. Now he hasn't. And he's like, oh, poo.
Yeah.
What I wanted is shit, actually.
Oh,
Yeah.
This fucking sucks.
Just kicking a rock down the street like, aw, I wanted her to do it.
Just stay with, it's better
Yeah.
when you do it.
It's better when you do everything
I
and
want
not
you to
just
stay
give me
home
money.
and take care of baby.
Yeah.
I want to go to gym.
Yeah. I want tummy talk.
All right,
Oh,
this
gosh.
next one is coming from r/off my chest, cross posted by Yeba Ground Score. And this one's titled, My
I need a
Ex
fucking
Lied
puzzle.
About Having a Miscarriage. An obvious trigger warning for this one for miscarriage and death.
Oh,
Heavy.
Yeah.
they lied about
Heavy,
it.
heavy, heavy.
Was there actually one? I'm very confused now.
Oh well, the title is crazy.
All right.
So
All right, let's
I
get
don't know
into
what
it.
else to say. I don't want to make too many jokes off of that
Yeah,
title.
I've got nothing to add.
No silly, goofy comments
No,
for that
no,
one?
I'm
Nope.
Did the
gonna
trigger
go-
warnings not get you in the mood to...
No, not
Say a little
hyped up
joke,
to make
Jen?
a
All of a-
joke after that one.
All of a sudden, I'm really sad.
Yeah.
If we
I
could
will
just-
say Most of these kind of sad, I will
Jesus
say.
Christ.
And I apologize,
Thanks for
Alex.
coming on, Alex.
And I feel as though it's either really sad or just really fucked up.
Yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
that's most of our episodes.
That is most of our
That is true.
content,
Reddit only.
unfortunately.
On brand.
Roll the title card.
Opie writes, when I was a teenager, I got my girlfriend at the time pregnant. She lied about having a miscarriage and switched schools and essentially disappeared from my life. That was until 2 years ago when her cousin contacted me saying that I was an asshole and a monster for not going to my own son's funeral.
Brother.
What the fuck?
He was 15 and took his own life. This news devastated me, and I'm still working through it. Apparently, she told her family that I was abusive and made me out to be a monster. I have since straightened things out with her family, telling them the truth. She has yet to say anything to me, but the most she did was to send me his suicide note without warning. It's been 2 years and I'm still dealing with the self-hatred for not doing anything about this.
You didn't
And to
even know
top
he
it all off, he's
existed.
buried in a cemetery that is across the country. I'm from New Mexico and he's buried in Michigan. Edit, I found out 2 years ago. It's nearing the anniversary of his passing, and I just needed to get this out of my brain before it eats me up
That's
anymore.
crazy.
Edit 2, oh my God, I didn't expect this much understanding and support and kind words. Thank you all so much.
That's crazy.
This really helps lessen the self-hatred thoughts immensely. Thank you all so much.
How would you self-hate when you didn't even know you had a son? This bitch is crazy. Like, it's one thing to lie about a miscarriage because, I don't know, I can understand lying about a miscarriage in a way where, like, if you said you didn't want kids, but she wanted kids, obviously you can't force someone to have an abortion. The same way, well, no, you can't force someone to have an abortion. Like, the abortion has to be consensual and coming from the person who has to go through it. So, like, I've heard stories about that like that before, but for her to not lie about it, lie about you, about your character, and then give birth, not tell you about it, it's just, this is a lot. There's a lot that happened, and a lot of it is her fault. She needs, I don't even know I don't even know. But, I mean, also, ultimately, she lost her son. I guess I can't even say that's karma because that's a crazy karma. I can't even say that, but it's just I guess I'm giving her grace for the fact that she lost her baby. That's the only grace that she gets because everything else that she did is fucking trash. But losing a child is fucking rough. Amanda! Okay. Amanda! Hi, Queen! How are you this morning? Merry Christmas! Also, did you hear the story I just heard? Because that shit is crazy. Nope. Alright. Good. Alright. And the last one. The last. Oh, wait. The fuck? No. I don't think I can reach there. Mm-hmm. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Brother, this is rough. because it's not like this fucking horse is stable in any way, shape, or form. So like trying to get this shit, oh, I hate it. Oh my god, and me of all people having to aim. Ah! I'm well, and how are you? Love your makeup. Thank you. I'm Rudolph, the red hair, the red nose dear. I only cut the tail end of that last story, girl, some crazy shit. It was a very short story, but like what was said is crazy. Basically, uh, he fuck, he had a girlfriend in high school or something, or in college. She got pregnant. She didn't. She told him she had a miscarriage, but she lied about having a miscarriage. So this whole time, he thought he was in the clear, basically. And 2 years ago, he received an angry message from some relative of her calling him a monster for not going to the funeral of his son. Son that, mind you, he didn't even know existed because she said she had a miscarriage. And he, the son, took his life. And he, the guy who's telling the story, he's disgusted, he's sad, and he said he was feeling a lot of self-hatred because he feel like he should have done more. And I'm like, should have done more? You didn't even know he existed. Like, that is terrible. And I'm extremely mad at the mother. And I said basically the only grace that I give her is the fact that she lost a child. Because losing a child is fucking rough. But that's the only grace I give her. Because everything else she did, no. Well, that's why I feel like him sharing his story and people kind of like letting him know that there's nothing he could have done because he didn't even know about it. Well, there you go. Like, I think that ultimately, I just think that what the mother did is very disgusting. Like, it's very disgusting. It's just sad. But I would say that's probably one of the craziest story that I've heard. Actually, no, there was. Oh, actually, wait, no, there was another story earlier. That shit was wild. Like, wild. Young religious couple got married, got married young, and they waited to until marriage to consummate their relationship. And after the marriage, the husband started to withdraw and basically told his wife that he didn't see her as a woman. He kind of saw her more as like his little sister or his daughter, and he didn't really feel aroused by her, and he would laugh when she would try to engage in some sexy time with him and like dress, in lingerie. This is already fucked up. But the thing is, that motherfucker also had a kink where he would get aroused when he would imagine her with other men. So it's very weird to tell your wife that you see her like your daughter and then fantasize about her being fucked by other men. I I just hope that she asks for divorce because that shit is fucking disgusting. Maybe she had a reason for thinking that Secret should be in Shah life. We don't know, but like crazy of the relatives called the guy. I mean, it's true that we only have his side of the story, so you're right. Maybe she had a reason. My first thought was maybe because like they were young. Obviously, he most likely most likely didn't. She probably felt like if she told him she wanted to keep him, he would like either force her or try to convince her to have an abortion, and she clearly wanted to keep the baby. Which is like, you can't force someone to have an abortion, so she could have kept the baby regardless. At least I think. But I don't know. Ultimately, I just think it's very, very crazy. The thing is, she lied. She told her family. I mean, okay, again, that's what he said. So maybe, maybe she was right. I don't know. We only have his version. But she said to the family that he was abusive. He says he never laid hand on her. It's a she said he said situation at this point. Because, I mean, ultimately, it is crazy for the relative to calling him a monster about the death of a child that he didn't even know exists. This whole story is crazy. So yeah, very unfortunate. Very unfortunate. Oh boy. Anyway, but I'm glad to see you. I'm glad that you are here in this morning Christmas. I'm trying to finish the thing. I'm trying to finish something here, and it's taking longer than I wanted to. Did I? Okay, so I'm missing one puzzle. Alright. I only have one puzzle left. Fuck! Okay, I got it. I got it.
Yeah, that's got to be a tough, tough emotions to go through. It's just like,
Mm-hmm.
oh, I had a son. Oh, he's gone. Like,
Yeah.
because I mean, like going through the miscarriage when you're like originally when you're 16 or whatever it was, like that's got to be
Tough as well.
tough. But then to find out, 16 years later almost, that not only did she have the baby, but he grew up to be 15 and then took his own life. Like
Mm-hmm.
that's got to be like devastating. I don't even know how like you would comprehend those emotions.
Yeah, because that's like such a, how do I put it? It's such a complex grief because you're grieving someone you didn't know,
Even
but that
though it
was
existed.
genetically part of you.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Mhm.
And like you just thought they never existed, and then all of a sudden you learn of their existence, but you can't celebrate it.
Yeah.
Because they're
Holy crap!
dead.
That's oof.
Well, and like I'm sure who knows, but OP might even have kids of his own now. And it's just
Yeah.
like I just can't imagine like I had another child, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Or something like that. Like I don't know. That is
One of the most depressing stories. And I'm sorry that I brought this on your episode, Alex. But I feel like at this
Every
point,
time.
you're pretty much, a co-host. You're on every
Yeah.
Monday episode, technically.
yeah.
So
You
it's like,
traumatized us on some of your
That's fair.
Unabaki
Yeah.
stories.
That's true.
I don't
That's
need
true.
to hold any punches for you, Alex. You know the vibe. You know the deal.
I know the vibe. I know
Yeah.
the deal. I will say the other part of it too is the fact that OP had to defend their like reputation to their ex's family.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like, oh, I had a son who, lived until he was 15, died by suicide, what have you.
Yeah.
But now I'm painted as the bad guy and the villain in this situation, and now I have to actually explain it from what happened.
Yeah.
And you have to struggle with the fact, like, will any of them believe me? Because of course
Yeah.
it's my word against, their family members'
too.
word.
Right?
And it's like the added like depression of being like, if this is what their family thinks about me, like I
Mm-hmm.
really hope and pray that this is not what
My son thought.
my son thought of me.
Yeah.
'Cause
Yeah.
it's far from the truth. I wish I would have known,
Mm-hmm.
The obvious thing here is to get therapy because the amount of trauma that this is unspeakable, so
Yeah.
Exactly.
again, one of the most
Finally.
depressing, saddest stories we've ever had
Sheesh.
on the podcast. And
Tough
really
pivot.
hard to, I mean, I guess you could try and dunk on the mom, but also that doesn't feel good either.
The
This-
mom?
Well, like, cause she like
OP's
moved away and
Ex,
lied
yeah.
for 15 years on his name, but also I don't know. She was also a teenager. Maybe she was scared of what her
Yeah.
future would be. You know,
Yeah.
it's hard to blame a kid in a tough situation like that. So
well, I mean, I'm speculation obviously, but it's like maybe as a 16-year-old getting pregnant, the one way you could tell your parents is
What the
like,
fuck is happening?
oh, I had
This
an
shit is
abusive partner
fucking
who
bugged or
Mhm.
what?
did this to me or something like that. You know, like that. Not that saying that that's what happened. It's just like that could
Yeah.
have been how she justified that.
She was a kid making decisions in a very adult situation,
Yeah.
yeah.
Exactly.
right? Like, God knows, like, her own mental health and her upbringing and all that stuff too, right? So,
Mhm.
yeah, I mean, as much as it originally I was like, well, that's kind of fucked up. Now I'm like, well,
Yeah.
yeah, but also it's also very sad and
Yeah.
yeah.
Usually when we have sad, depressing stories, there is somebody to dunk on. But when everyone is kind of like in a terrible situation and they're kids, it's like,
Mhm.
all right, no dunk, just depression.
Just straight depresso.
Sad vibes.
Sad
Which brings
vibes.
us to our next story, which is sad,
Oh,
but there
God.
is somebody to dunk on.
Wow.
We can dunk.
Goodness.
We
Wow.
can dunk.
Let's
Wow.
celebrate.
Let's celebrate.
Woo.
There is a trigger warning.
I can't beat it.
Oh, I will say live show. I think we've talked about this. We can't do anything too depressing at the live show.
Just
It
have
has-
the people get
can't.
up and leave.
yeah, like
Come back in 15 minutes when we're done this story.
my vibe
Maybe-
is so down.
I'll be in the back just like, I knew they were going to do it.
Oh my god. Yeah, so again, apologies, Alex. But you're here. You know the
I know the deal.
you're a day one, Alex.
Uh,
You might be the most. I mean, it's got to be between you and Lynn's for being on the show the most.
Yeah, I was going to say, I remember the smut days, and that felt like ages ago.
Yeah.
That was like 3 years?
we call it our
Quarters?
golden era.
The golden
Do we?
era.
We actively shit on that era hard.
It was an era.
It was an era. It
A
did
lot of
exist.
fun.
gold. A lot of gold.
I've been
kids.
seeing a lot of YouTube comments being like, "Wow, this is the first episode."
Oh wait, this is where you started.
Wow,
Oh.
big changes. Like the
Yeah.
changes. Yeah,
Keep doing what you're doing.
Yeah.
for sure.
Don't look back.
For sure. All right. This next one is coming from r/entitled parents cross posted by Bookwormy Ground Score. Trigger warning for child abandonment, but
Tough.
it's titled Cousin Abandoned My Niece at My House While I Was Camping.
Cousin
How
abandoned
old is the niece?
What is with this episode and kids stuff?
Yeah, a lot of bad parent kid stuff, I guess.
A lot of sad kid stuff.
I
going
will
on.
say
That's-
it picks up.
Okay.
Good.
We end on a slightly not terrible one.
Okay. And then we have the amazing Underbaki segment.
Then we have the amazing
Oh, yeah.
Underbaki segment.
We should
And
make
then
Alex present that one, actually, maybe.
we
could do
could.
that.
I could share the
Yeah,
link.
let's do that.
And then we have the Patreon one, which is more of our normal sadness level.
Cool.
Perfect.
All right.
Perfect.
OP writes, over the week, my husband and I went on a camping trip before summer season with its glorious warm weather officially over. I wonder if this person is on the below the equator?
The southern equator? That might make sense. Yeah.
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 I'm very confused, but that makes sense. With its glorious warm
Gonna
weather,
hang out with my family.
was
Talk to you
finally
later.
over. We weren't home.
Thank you for passing by, Manapina. I'm happy that you are with your family. Have fun. Have a good Christmas. And I'll see you another time. Bye.
And we had no cell reception where we were. We left Thursday, September 7th, and returned on Monday, September 11th. While we were away, my cousin left my niece strapped to her car seat outside of my house on Friday, September 8th. They sent me some text messages. Remember, I had no cell reception where I was. I would have never
Ouch. What
had
the fuck?
known while I was gone. I saw these missed messages after I had returned home. And they weren't requests to ask if I could help her. It was simply a message notifying me that she left my niece in front of my door with a bag for her stuff for the weekend.
What the fuck?
That's
In the car seat.
crazy.
That's crazy.
Why are people like this? Why? Like I don't.
What
I
happened?
don't get it.
She was not even home.
Even if it's an emergency, you make sure someone's at the house to
Yeah, you
take the child.
clarify. You say, "Hey, you home? Cool. Here's my kid." You don't just say, "Well, the kid will figure it out."
Yeah,
At the doorstep is
Strapped
fucking
to her
insane.
car
Not
seat?
getting the kid inside.
you say doorstep? I thought you meant car seat.
No, they took the car seat out of the car and left it at
At the
front door.
door.
Oh
So
Isn't
the
that
kid
the
can't even like
God.
walk around or get lost, I guess. But like it's strapped to a car seat
I like
at the
how,
front door.
I like how that's your thought. Can't get lost.
Hey, you can't get lost.
Well, that
But
is
also
the least
he-
of my concern at
Well-
the
He
moment.
can't hunt and gather either. So he's truly strapped in there.
Holy shit.
Brother.
Locked in.
Yeah. She did not ask me beforehand if I could help babysit. There was no possible way for me to know. And even if I had known, I would have still declined unless it was for a medical emergency in the family and they had no other choice. I live in a rural area where everyone is on 30 acre plots of land, so nobody knew my niece was there.
That's
What
I
the
had
fuck?
no clue. The neighbors had no clue. My niece was literally abandoned in front of my door until Saturday at noon when my parents came by to drop off my parcels that were delivered to their house. And that's when they saw my niece.
what
the
the
fuck?
fuck?
So a full 24 hours, essentially.
That's insane.
How
That
old is
is-
this niece again?
It doesn't know age.
Well, I mean, any
Enough to need a car seat
right?
and enough to be able to not unstrap themselves.
Oh
from
my
the car
god,
seat.
bro.
You have to wonder where these people live, because if
that's
this was
neglect, that is child abuse, that is fucked up. Holy shit. Some people should not have kids. Some people should not have kids. Oh my gosh, that shit pissed me off. Alright, I can finally finish this damn thing. Woo! Sheesh! Duviri took me 10 years. Oh my god. Alright, I'm just gonna quickly lay here. Alright. Gotta go take care of my cat real quick. Sheesh! Alright. You're gonna make me freeze. Jesus. Oh my god. All right, let's finish this damn thing. I'm tired. I kind of want to go to bed, and yet it's fucking 11. Ah, fuck.
Just like in town, you'd think someone would notice.
Well, he said that it was in the like country.
In the
basically.
country.
So like
and everyone lives
Yeah.
on a 30-acre plot of land. So like no one's hearing the, I assume, cries.
yeah.
True, yeah.
Because it would be a better case scenario if it was like a like a suburb or something like that, where
Yeah.
at least other people are around and can hear
Exactly.
Yes.
screams or anything like that. Like, God, that is just heartbreaking. I couldn't imagine how like terrifying.
Terrified and
to be there,
scared
like,
and
overnight.
traumatizing.
And the country, like animals, like there's
Coyote, yeah. Like
who fucking knows what could happen.
Exactly.
serial killers, like literally
Anything.
so many bad things could have happened.
Literally
and
every
I just-
possibility.
Oh
Yeah,
my goodness,
pretty
why are
much.
people the way they are?
This is a call
crazy.
CPS immediately.
Absolutely.
That's it. Oh, yes.
My parents called my aunt and had her come pick her up. I can only assume that my parents, my aunt, and my grandmother scolded my cousin for leaving my niece at my door. Leaving my niece at my door. When I got home, all I saw was the initial text message telling me that my niece was dropped off in my place. Then a string of very rude text messages and voicemails from my cousin calling me irresponsible for leaving my niece outside and
Are you kidding me,
endangering her.
bitch? What the
It's
fuck?
on site. It's on site.
Oh,
Like
we're fighting
fists
on
are
God.
up.
You should be in jail.
Oh.
Oh,
You should be in
yeah.
fucking
She should be in
jail.
jail
Holy
for
shit.
real.
Oh my gosh.
She said, I am irresponsible for leaving her outside and endangering her because what if the coyotes in my area attacked the helpless infant?
This dumb bitch.
What
I'm
if
so
I wasn't
frustrated.
home? I was never home.
I have no
Holy
words.
shit.
That's insane.
Holy shit. The delusion. The delusion this parent had. She should not be a parent. Holy fuck.
Like what?
What is wrong
What do you
with you?
mean? It's you? No, it's not. It's not OP's fault. It's the cousin's fault. Like you, did you not see a car in the driveway? No, like what?
You need to take a fucking long look in the mirror. Holy
Oh
shit.
my
You-
God.
honestly, you can't let this kid stay with your cousin.
No.
Obviously.
No.
Never again.
Never.
Like,
That kid would
Somebody in your family has to adopt this kid because there's no fucking way.
that is
It's irresponsible of the parents to
insane.
give her back.
Honestly, it's
Yeah.
crazy that the
Oh.
kid went back to their parent. Because I'm
Mhm.
like, if this feels like a murder attempt.
Well, just imagine if the parents didn't show up. That's 3 more fucking
Literally.
days that she's there by
The
Exactly.
only
herself.
reason
Or
she's
he- I
alive is
don't
because
know.
the parents
we don't
showed
know. Yeah,
up.
it's just a
Anyway,
child.
yeah, you know what I'm saying though. Like,
The
Grogu.
baby.
yeah, just
Oh.
3 more fucking days of that. Like, there is a good chance they don't make that.
Yeah,
They
and then
should've
open
not
up having
survived.
home
I don't
to like
think
No
she
diaper
would've.
change.
a dead cousin.
Yeah,
Like,
that'd be fucking traumatizing.
oh my god.
I
Yeah.
just don't know. Like, I mean, just the
No, that's literally
the
criminal
gall to leave
negligence.
a
Like
baby
that's
outside. You know
that's
what I
not
mean?
just
Yeah.
CPS.
When
When I first
like
read
that's
this, I was confused.
criminal.
I was like, did they like leave the baby in the car, which is also bad?
That's originally
Mhm.
what I thought.
That's what I thought. They just, but then I was like, wait, how did they get away? They had to drive their car. And then I reread it and I was like, oh, they took the baby seat out of the car and then just put it at the front door.
Yeah. Because, like, car is bad. Car is
Mhm.
bad. You have protection from the elements
Yeah,
At
and
least.
coyotes.
and
Yeah.
coyotes. You could, like, there is heat.
There is,
Obviously
there's heat
issues.
stroke. So really, leaving a baby anywhere, this goes without saying. Bad news, y'all. Don't do that.
I don't understand the thought process of I'm going to leave without confirming someone's home.
Mhm.
Right.
I just can't
You-
imagine doing that ever.
Ever.
And that's
Yeah.
why I feel like if it awfully feels like a parent overwhelmed trying to get rid of their kid.
Maybe, but
Maybe.
Because like
but
I mean,
either
I
way,
feel
it's
like that would
fucked
be an
up.
easy shut case to get this kid away from this parent. Because that
Yep.
Oh, easy.
is so dangerous.
That is
fuck.
Right. Ugh.
That the whole story?
insane.
That is the
that-
whole
yeah.
story. Yeah. That's
Oh,
it.
God.
There's no resolution, eh?
No. Mm-mm.
No. I mean, I could try and find this account to see.
I hope that kid is not with that person anymore. That is awful.
I just sometimes I'm gonna say it again. I just don't understand why people are the way they are. And
I say that a lot
Like-
more and more these days.
The older I get, the more I question.
That's a lot of the people in these stories, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Oh, there's
Yeah.
really no adults in the world. We're all just
I was
fucking
winging it.
idiots. Okay.
Yeah.
Idiots and winging it. You know, you can at least feel good today that you didn't leave a child unattended outside someone's home that
Literally.
wasn't home.
Bar's low. Bar
Yeah.
Bars
Bar is in hell.
very low.
Honestly, you can listen to this podcast and feel a lot better than yourself that you're not a fucking dickhead, because there's so
Yep.
many fucking
That too.
idiots
Ugh.
on this.
If you've done nothing that any of the other stories have done, you're doing well. Okay,
Mhm.
pat yourself on the back.
You're doing the bare minimum.
Yes. Thriving, some might say.
All right, this next one is coming off of coming from r/2 hot takes cross posted by Fairy Fountain, and it's titled "My boyfriend keeps a secret strike system for me, and I found it by accident."
I think I heard about that
This is
one.
like a 3 strikes and you're out rule.
Yeah, what
It's
does
a
it
very
mean?
dumb shit.
How many strikes?
Strikes.
Let's
What's
see.
the
I want to
what's
know.
the quote?
What are my stats?
Yeah.
My batting average,
My 290? Come on.
my ERA. All right, OP writes, "I'm 28 female, and my boyfriend, 30 male, left his phone on the couch while he showered. A notification popped up from Notes, and I opened it up thinking that it was a grocery list.
Who gets notifications from notes?
Right?
I didn't even know you could do that.
I didn't know you could do that.
No.
Can, but
Maybe you can set reminders. I
yeah,
guess.
Maybe he was
reminders.
updating it while in the shower on his watch or something.
bruh,
I mean,
What?
also
Yeah.
weird.
that would
Also
be very
weird. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know how this
Too much
happens.
dedication.
All right.
But it was a note titled "Girlfriend Strikes."
Ooh.
He literally tracks my quote unquote offenses with dates and points. Being late to his mom's dinner, 1 point. Not laughing at one of his jokes, half a point. Buying myself flowers, aka attention seeking, 1
What?
point.
That's equal to being late to mom's
Oh
dinner.
my
Wait,
gosh,
attention
this man is
seeking?
insufferable.
How dare
hate
somebody
him.
buy themselves something? You know
Yeah,
what I mean?
Imagine she's like looking at it. There's like so many half points where I didn't laugh at his jokes. You're not a funny. You're an unfunny piece of shit.
I mean, the fact that this list exists, I think we can confirm that he's an unfunny piece of shit.
Yeah,
Mhm,
absolutely.
At 10 points, he wrote, quote, serious talk. And
Oh
at
my
15
God.
points, he wrote, reconsider relationship.
Huh?
I confronted him and he said, oh, it's just a system to keep things fair because I am too emotional and I forget what I do sometimes.
Oh my god.
Really?
I felt sick. Like I was an employee on probation and not a partner. I packed a bag and stayed at my sister's last night. Now he is spamming me that I
How many points is
violated his
that?
privacy.
4 points.
That's 3.
He's spamming me. That's 5 points, actually.
Yeah.
You're not responding to my messages.
It's fucked
Another
up.
point.
Now he is spamming me that I violated his privacy and proved his point.
Right.
Is this breakup material?
Oh, yeah.
Or am I overreacting?
Oh no.
Break
Fuck
up with
him.
him. Dump him. Dump his ass.
Yes.
Well, hold
Yesterday.
on.
Yes,
It depends on how many strikes that is in OP's rule book.
Somebody to which Fairy Fountain, who says that tell him his list equals 15 strike points and you're reconsidering the relationship, then break up with him. What a weirdo. To which Lenerva replied, to break it down, sees being late once as something that would add to the demise of the relationship. 1 point. Actually sees girlfriend not laughing at his joke once as a big issue. 1 point. Seeing a woman buy herself affordable things she wants as a bad thing. 2 points. Doesn't address conflict but keeps score secretly, building resent. 5 points. Needs a talk.
Needs a dog.
Think secretly keeping track of only one side's wrongs is fair somehow. 5 points. Where's his score where he evaluates if he is being a good partner or deserves to be dumped?
Hi,
he
Awakened
thinks he's
Gemini.
Thinks you're emotional and can't remember when he clearly doesn't raise these issues with you. 10 points. Keeps a weird list. Secret. 15 points. Breakup worthy in and of itself.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's one thing to be like, if you have like an issue. And to be clear, none of the things he listed were
Oh,
issues.
No.
issues.
No,
You
they're
know,
not issues.
If she's consistently late, sure, that could be a conversation.
That could be a conversation, yes.
But like, if you have a serious issue, have a fucking conversation about
Exactly.
it. Don't keep track like it's
Communication,
a
bitch.
fucking scoreboard.
Exactly.
It's crazy.
He's just giving small dick energy in like
Oh.
bold, italicized, underline, like leader of the camp way.
Alex,
And
you talked about his dick. That's his small dick. That's 5 points.
That's 5
actually.
points.
5
How
points.
dare you bring that up?
listen,
My dick is
put,
huge, actually.
put me on the scoreboard because I've got a lot to say. I feel as though
I'm gonna rack up some points here.
yeah, how much time you got? Yeah, he sounds very insecure
Sounds
and very
insufferable.
like, well, if you're not gonna laugh at my jokes, I'm gonna take offense and it's your fault. It's like, no, maybe you're just not fucking funny.
Like dead
Maybe
ass.
his jokes
Maybe you're
suck.
just
Yeah.
bad.
It's just it's an insane way to go about I don't know, managing your relationship, if that's what you can call it.
Yeah.
Is that a relationship at this
I don't know,
point?
just have a fucking conversation. Keeping track of things seems like just ammo to try and quote unquote win an argument. And
Yeah.
it's like
Well,
And that's not
That's
a
not the-
relationship
Yeah.
works.
goal of a relationship. You're supposed to work together and figure things out together. It's not you're not supposed to be gathering up evidence to prove your rightness, quote unquote.
Yeah, you're not putting each other on trial. You're in a relationship. If you can't communicate the issue, I say issues very broadly because I feel as though my definition of issues
She bought
in
herself
this-
flowers.
1 point.
That was
off
two.
with her
Wasn't
head.
it? Wasn't
Like
that two?
she,
I think it was 1. I think
Oh, it was one. Okay.
I like what do you mean that's an issue? Like what do you mean?
That's insane.
What do you
You have a problem when you think buying flowers for yourself is attention seeking. What are
Literally.
you
like?
talking about?
He would hate florists.
Oh yeah.
Hates them.
Yeah.
He'd be like a florist. Oh,
No!
the worst
I'm
attention seeking
done.
people I've ever met.
Can't get enough attention. Those whores.
So,
They're always in the garden. I don't understand.
I don't get
pick
it.
me.
They're pick me's. There you go.
All right. Our last story of the day, unless you're a patron, is coming from r/off my chest cross posted by Coffee
Alright.
Cups. And it's titled, I was confronted for staring at a woman.
Well, how creepy were you being? I have many follow-up questions.
As a woman, valid.
Yeah.
Go on.
I think so too.
All right. OP writes, I was at a water park and in front of me in line was this gorgeous
Ooh, what's
woman with a very nice butt. She had this sexy swimsuit on and I just couldn't stop myself. I didn't even try not to look. Then she got on the stairs right in front of me and it was right up in my face.
Uh-huh.
I forgot what planet I was on. I just kept staring with this big shit-eating grin. Then this older lady
Yo!
in line behind me, who must have noticed, busted me and called me out. The hot woman turned around and told her, "Oh, that's just my husband."
Thank fucking God.
Bro, shut the fuck
So I
up.
was free to keep on keeping on. Gotcha. I just wanted to come here and tell the world how lucky I am. I hope you all find love and happiness and good butts you're free to gawk at.
Oh yeah.
All
That's
right.
cute.
Yeah,
all
I'm
right,
guilty as well.
Yeah. That's for a minute there. I was like, this man, he deserves every spiteful look, every spiteful comment. It's on sight. But he turned it around. So
Yeah,
yeah.
absolutely. Every once in a while, Sean brings a wholesome episode.
Yeah.
Or
It
a
was
wholesome
not this.
story.
Yeah. This episode, terrible.
Yeah.
Very depressing.
But that was nice. That was nice to hear.
Oh my
you
god,
know.
stop
was cute.
turning.
Yeah, appreciate your wife.
The
Yeah.
fuck?
Yeah.
We ended it on a good one.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's rare we have Alex on a Monday Reddit reading episode, usually here on Am I the Asshole?
True.
So it would be the very first time
Insane.
to do an amazing Underbaki segment hosted by the amazing Underbaki.
This
Whoa.
is like a unicorn moment.
It
Like,
is.
I feel Ooh, I wish I prepared better.
You're good.
It's
You
all
got
prepared.
this.
Okay.
It's all written down.
You
ready
already
for
prepared
you.
it.
You did it.
It's the easiest part of our script every week. You know what?
All right. So, do you want me just to get into it?
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay. So, this is one of my favorites, as we know, because I keep writing it. Does this guy fuck?
Let's go.
Oh,
So
Almost
welcome-
never.
Almost never. Never.
They usually don't.
So, welcome to Does This Guy Fuck? The segment where we dig up cursed takes from the internet and ask whether or not this person really gets it or not. So, the first post is from my favorite subreddit, and it's r/nothowgirlswork.
Oh, some
Yes.
bad ones are
Oh,
found
here
on
we
there.
go.
Some,
Oh,
every
yeah.
every time I read that on a Monday, I'm like, oh, it's gonna be the worst thing I've ever
Mhm.
heard.
It's also nice to have a girl on for this segment as
Yes.
well.
I'll let you guys answer first, and then I'll
Bro.
chime in.
yeah, give better thoughts than us.
I'll summarize it. OP is, I'm going to butcher
That's
this,
actually insane.
Raouf was. And the title of this was, quote, "Of course, women only want to arouse men. That's why they wear skirts."
Jesus Christ.
And your thoughts on kilts, Rao?
Those harlots in Scotland.
Like,
They
me
know
every
what they're
time.
doing to me.
Finally, Jesus.
So the post reads, "This raises a good question. If you're going to wear shorts under your skirt, why are you even wearing a skirt at all?
For
Why not?"
you, for your bitch ass, actually. You are the reason
You are the
skirts
reason.
exist.
You're the sole purpose that I am wearing these.
You are the whole reason.
Oh.
Why not just normal shorts? The only possible explanation I can think of is that women know men find skirts sexy, so they want to attract male attention. This is like if a guy went to get his Ferrari out of the parking garage just to drive it 2 blocks and go into the store over. And I must ask, does this guy fuck?
No, it sounds like he
No.
tried to take upskirt pictures, though.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Check his hard drives for
Holy
sure.
shit.
Oh,
And
Yeah,
like,
I would say
giving-
this guy doesn't fuck. For
Yeah,
sure,
and like-
for
Yeah.
sure.
you know, from a man's perspective who gets very warm in the summers, if I could rock a skirt, that'd be awesome.
You know what, Josh? I'm here to tell you right now. You can do whatever the
Kilts.
fuck you want. Jaden Smith wearing skirts all the goddamn time.
I just don't know if I could pull it off. But
All you need is confidence. Kid
So much-
Cudi. I think Kid Cudi rocks a skirt every once in a while.
Oh hell yeah.
Summer 2026 is your year. You can-
I can't wait.
I believe it.
I'll be building a house. It'll be tough to do in a skirt.
Ooh,
But,
That
Hey.
sounds dangerous.
that
does.
sounds like a health
oh,
violation.
there's a nail there.
And I'm going to emerge.
All right. No more skirts for the rest of the year.
No more skirts. I would have to agree. As a skirt wearer, I wear skirts because I
Am
think
I doing
they're
this for
cute.
yourself?
Yeah.
Yes.
And
As
if
you
I
can
think
see,
it's
I'm
cute,
by
I'm going to wear
myself.
it. So
Yeah.
no, it's not for crusty men.
This is the same type of guy that's like, oh, and all these girls wear makeup because they want to, blah, blah, blah. And I'm always confused because some incels are like, she can't wear makeup. And then some incels are like, she must cover
Oh.
up her. I'm just like, oh my God.
Jesus
Yeah.
Christ. Yeah.
They
Pick a
they
side.
bitch and moan because a woman or like
make
because
her own
someone, I shouldn't
choices.
say woman,
Yeah.
but yeah, because someone decides to wear makeup, they're like, oh, they're being a catfish. They're not being, natural. But then the second that person decides to not wear makeup, oh, they look sick and tired. It's like, well, what do you want?
Yeah.
Yeah,
There's no
exactly
fucking winning
right.
with these
I can't
idiots.
find
So.
win-win. All right. Post number 2. Again from r/nothowgirlswork.
Mhm.
Perfect.
The OP is beneficial/ninja 5463. And this was just something I found that I was like, well, that's sad someone posted that and felt confident to do as such.
Ugh.
Oh,
So
no.
this person, their handle is masculinino. You know what? It doesn't matter. They posted, a man gets rich and thinks about providing for his woman.
Okay.
A woman gets rich and thinks she no longer needs a man. Modern reality.
That's
Counterpoint,
a
Jeff Bezos,
goddamn
right?
lie.
Right? Am I
Did,
wrong on that one?
did his ex-wife get all that money and then give it away to
Yeah.
charity?
Yeah.
And what did he do? Become a big fucking loser. And
Big L.
Exactly.
have
Big
a
L.
wedding where literally no one at the wedding gives a shit about you. You're just the world's richest man.
Yeah. They're
Also,
literally
you-
just there.
Elon Musk actively doesn't provide for his family. So what
That's
are we talking
true.
about here?
Right.
Yeah, that's a
Ugh.
dumb statement.
That's
I don't
very
know. It's
dumb.
just, I would imagine getting money, most people
my
don't
God.
think about, like, they're just like, yeah, this is good for me. I don't know.
Like, great, I can afford food and shelter and,
Yeah.
you know, life. Whereas there's obviously a certain type of person that's like, oh, well, I'm going to provide for this and that. And that's fine if that's whatever. But to say, okay, well, if a woman gets rich,
Yeah, it's such a blanket statement. There's tons of
Yeah.
men who get rich and then just keep it all to themselves. There are tons of men that provide for families and vice versa.
And there's
You know what I
there's
mean?
Exactly.
women
It's
that
just-
provide for their families and women that
Yeah.
would, take all the money. It's not a gender thing.
it's not at
No.
all. Yeah, it's crazy.
some people, and that's it for
Woo!
this week.
Thank you, Alex.
My first segment.
Let's go.
Amazing.
Thanks, guys. That was fun.
All right, that's all we have for this episode. But before we end it and before I give it to our two grateful Canadians here, I got some Venmos to read, y'all.
Whoa,
Ooh.
let's go.
The first one is from John's biggest op and a new op on my list, Barefoot Conrosa. They write, "Happy 1 year to Josh and Sienna. It's
Oh,
been so
Aw.
wonderful to have
Cute.
watched/listened about how your relationship developed into a beautiful marriage that it is today. All my love to you both." And then Barefoot Conrosa also sent another one saying, "Sending all my love to Stevie," who we're also thinking about.
yeah. I do have to shout out my wife and brag about her a little bit. She
Hell yeah.
just finished a
Yeah.
marathon this past weekend.
Let's
Hell
fucking
yeah.
go. 26 miles.
Oh,
That's-
well, it was supposed to be. And then she actually, they didn't have the course marked out very well.
Oh,
And when it was later
no.
on in the course, she was, there wasn't that many people running around her. And her and a few others didn't know where to go. So they accidentally ran an extra 2 kilometers.
Oh my god.
Hey, well, honestly, a bigger fucking brag.
That's
That's a
what I
flex.
said. Yeah.
That's a
So,
flex.
Ain't the time I could see people being very upset about that. I would be, especially if you're like timing, your thing.
she was very upset during the race, which is fair.
Valid.
She was like,
Valid.
fuck this. I didn't know if I could do
do.
the original, but now I have to do 2 fucking more. This is crazy.
Honestly, running 1 mile sounds terrible for me. So
Yeah, imagine running an extra one
Exactly.
on top of the 20, whatever it is in miles.
26.
Okay,
How many
thank you.
kilometers is it? 10?
It's like 42. 42, I
Damn.
think. So she ran 44.
Hell yeah. Barefoot Conrosa sends $3. So thank you, Barefoot Conrosa.
Thank you. Thank you.
Next up, we got Victoria who writes, "Josh, you are not alone. Artificial banana is the only way." Victoria sends
What?
69 cents. Yeah, that must have happened when I wasn't here. What's
Yeah.
going on with that?
I thought when that initially started, it was going to be a deeper conversation, but it's just dumb. I think artificial banana flavor is superior to real banana flavor.
That is crazy.
Hard disagree on that.
Well,
Hard
You know,
disagree.
Did you like banana medicine growing up?
I did not.
No.
Okay, well, I'm alone on here, but
Yeah, I did not. I mean, I've had like banana Laffy Taffy. That's good.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But like I've had recently, because I'm a basic bitch, I've had like banana matchas at different places, and most of them have the artificial banana, and it's still tasty. I'm
Yeah.
not saying that artificial banana is not tasty, but the real bananas, when they use real bananas in the
Mhm.
banana matcha, is way better. I don't
Nah.
know what to tell you.
Put that fake shit in there.
Ew.
Next up, we got Savannah who writes, "Decided to start the pod over from episode 1 this time.
Wow.
When are we getting some Aswang/dick butt merch?" That's a deep cut. Dick butt.
That's a callback. Yeah.
You know what? It would fit with what we put out a couple. Some of the stuff
Honestly,
this
we'd have to be
year.
real sly. Our merch store seems very strict on anything being sexual.
Is that a dick?
Yeah.
No.
No,
No.
it's actually a banana.
That gif. That's a penis. Side note, it is crazy to listen to y'all starting off. You guys have come so far, but y'all were literally soulmates from day one. So
Oh.
proud of you guys. And Savannah sent another Venmo that said, "Y'all, Westworld is fire." Savannah sends those 2 Venmos, 69 cents each.
Oh yeah, thank you, Savannah. No one watches that show though, so
That's not true.
Don't diss Savannah. She said such nice things about us.
That's
How
not
dare you?
true.
Actually,
I appreciate those.
Ah,
I never watched Westworld.
we
No.
did not watch Westworld though, but we have heard it's good. I'm with you on that, Savannah. I
Yeah.
hear it's real good. Next up, we got Evan who writes, "Being sick bros into drag brunches heart emoji." Evan sends $4.20. Hell yeah.
Blaze it.
I will say I've never been to a drag brunch, but I'd be very down to go.
We could in Toronto, maybe.
Mhm.
We should.
There's like so many drag
Yeah,
I don't say venues, but like shows and stuff in Toronto.
I think the venue we're going to does them.
Yeah. I was looking at the venue today and I was
wonder
like,
if
drag brunch. I'm
that's
like,
a thing in
hello.
Yeah.
Montreal.
I just spend all day at the venue.
Hell yeah,
yeah.
a full day. Let's go.
All right, next up we got Juan who writes, "I'm officially part of the Rich Rich. Sending
Go.
you guys some of my wealth." Juan sends $5. Thank
Thank you, Juan.
Hell yeah.
Appreciate you.
Next up we got Madeline who writes, "A friend wanted me to donate money to a charity for her birthday instead of giving her a gift. Still gonna hunt for a charity, but figured I'll give some birthday money to you guys as well. Update
Oh.
on the charity. I decided to donate to for my friend's birthday. I chose Best Friends Animal Society after hearing about it
Aw.
on the pod.
Yeah.
Nice.
She's vegan, so I assume that she would love this." Madeline sends $3.01. Thank
That's
you, Madeline.
awesome.
I thought Madeline was going to say, like, I'm donating to the charity. Here's $20.
I mean, technically, all of this does go to charity,
Yeah.
so
Fair enough.
she wouldn't be lying.
Was it August that went to that charity as well? The Best Friends or
Best Friends Animal Society.
yeah, that's what. Yeah,
Mm.
we did donate there in August or September. I forget which one.
For our merch store.
Nice.
Yeah. All right. Next up, we got Quinn who writes, "Shout out Josh because banana is one of my favorite candy flavors too.
Let's go. I feel so vindicated.
Redemption.
We
Whoever's
have runts
vindicating
in the
him
US,
needs
and I
jail.
once got a giant bag full of them for free because the store was going to throw them away otherwise.
That's awesome.
Oh my God.
This podcast is peak. Keep it up, boys."
Aw.
Quinn sends $1.
Oh yeah,
Thank
thank you, Quinn, and thank you for backing me up. I appreciate it.
Then begins a stream of 3 to 4 seemingly horny people from Discord, unfortunately. We got starting off right off the bat with Danella, who writes, "Do not contemplate the wet. Sincerely, the Road Discord."
Guys, we have a guest on. This is
Yeah, I'm
inappropriate.
so sorry, Alex, that you have to hear this.
It's OG Smut Days all over again.
Yeah.
True.
They brought the, and honestly, I guess we are to blame for this.
Yeah, it started this way. It's our own
It's-
fault.
Yeah.
It's always been this way.
Episode 3 with the smut was tough.
Oh,
Danella sends another one saying this time, "Ro wussy wet." Sent for Lieutenant Starbright since she's in Canada and doesn't have Venmo.
Oh yeah.
Barefoot Conrosa joined in with another Venmo, this time sending 1 cent saying, "Ro wussy wet."
You
And then
you gotta up the minimum donations for these.
Then we got Cole who wrote, "Hi, Sean," spelled SHAOUGHN EAUEX. John and Josh, both of those spelled right. Thank you, Cole, you bastard. Bro, wussy wet. Like really wet.
Oh, Lord.
P.S. Love the show. Cole sends $20.
Okay, well at least that one was
Hell yeah.
more than
Yeah.
Hell
one
yeah.
cent.
More of a, yeah. And then Danella sent another one, less horny, this time writing, "Hey guys, Phantom in the Discord conducted an experiment for Lieutenant Starbright, answering the question we've all asked, do
1
the
minute.
pumpkin spice dude wipes taste like pumpkin spice?"
Oh.
Link to the video is on the Discord. Round of applause for Phantom for going above and beyond in the name of science. So it sounds like we got people tasting dude wipes in the Discord.
Dude,
So if you're not a
what?
part of that, make sure you join
What's
that.
the answer?
I have concerns and I have questions.
And then I have
I
follow-up
don't
questions if
even
it
know
does
the
have
one or
flavoring. Why?
There is a video in the Discord of Phantom testing it. I don't know what's on the video, so we can't play it right now. We will watch it later, though. Phantom, thank you. This is a lot of emojis and reactions to this, so your Your test for science is well appreciated, Phantom. Next up, we got Megan, who writes, F the Dodgers, F the Astros, let's go Guardians. Well wishes to my boy David Fry, who got injured last week. The first time I saw him, I thought, damn, what is Josh doing out here playing baseball? Seriously, though, love you guys. Love the pod. Keep doing what you're doing. Megan immediately sent another Venmo saying, well, Guardians lost. Tough
follow-up.
Rough.
Well, Guardians lost literally hours after I sent that Venmo. That was my very first Venmo as well, and I can't believe they've embarrassed me like that. Anyways, go Blue Jays now. Lol.
Well,
Oh shit! And now they're 0-2.
Oh god.
Take the Venmo back. Take it back.
Megan, stop Venmoing me.
You're cursing them.
Megan sends
Go Mariners. Go, go.
$11.69.
Oh my god.
Who are the Blue Jays playing now?
The Seattle.
Mariners?
Yeah, the Mariners.
Go Mariners, Megan. Send
Yeah,
a
write that
send a
one in, write
Mariners
that
Venmo.
one.
Right
Please.
now. Send it.
Next up, we got Azaleas and Anxiety, another person who constantly harasses me. Shout out to Phantom, who has selflessly started to research the ever burning questions of, are dude wipes smells or are they flavors on the Discord? It's given me a much needed laugh. Thank you. Azaleas and Anxiety sends $1.69.
Hell
We
yeah!
absolutely must watch this video after we record.
This could be a new series.
Yeah. Wall Score sends another person who fucking harasses me. Wall Score says, I love this show and their hosts, John and Josh. They are great. Also, the reoccurring guest, Sean, spelled SHOUGHN, has some powerful MDE. Love Wall Score. Wall Score sends 69 cents. I can only imagine MDE stands for
Massive dick
massive
energy.
dick energy, I
Yeah.
think. So
Or
thank
mini,
you, Wall
or
Score.
mini.
Nope.
Mini.
Nope. I think it can
Miniature?
only stand for one thing and we move on.
Micro.
Nope, definitely not that.
I'm literally kicking my feet. That's so funny.
Next up, we got Some Dumb Ninja who Venmos. Some Dumb Ninja here. At the time of writing, someone called Halloween the worst holiday. Not true. My state has a Confederate Memorial Day. Fuck my life.
Oh Lord.
Some Dumb Ninja sent 69 cents. Tough.
That was the
Hey.
one you sent in. I think wrote up Alex, right? Wasn't it? The
Mhm.
Yeah, that was in the Underbaki segment.
yeah.
Mhm. Yep.
Yeah.
Next
What
up,
the
we
fuck?
got Heather, who writes, looked at flights just for shits and giggles to Toronto. I'm from Nashville. And it's cheaper than a domestic flight. So I think I'm coming to the live show. Whoop, whoop.
Hell yeah.
Can't wait to see y'all.
Hell yeah.
And Heather sends another one. Update to my last Venmo. I immediately grabbed tickets to the live show.
Let's go.
Coming from the
Yay.
States and putting my passport to good use. It will be my first
What is
time
that?
out of the country.
Whoa.
Can't wait to meet y'all.
That's
Who the
awesome.
fuck is it doing
Hell
all the way
yeah,
there?
Heather.
That
Heather,
is so cool.
Heather's two Venmos were 69 cents each. So
Let's go. Thank
Hell
you,
yeah,
Heather.
thank
And
you.
we can't wait to see you.
can't wait.
You'll get to meet Alex too. She'll be there.
Yes, I will.
Next up, we got Alyssa, who writes, thank you, boys, for helping me stay sane as a corporate girly
Okay,
doing
nope.
DEI
That's the second
work.
time, so I guess it's not supposed to
Californian
go
here
there.
also asking
What
if
the
you could
fuck?
promote yes to Prop 50 to temporarily redistrict California. Sean, yes, spelled SEAN. Thank God. Alyssa. Can't wait to hear you dunk on Abbott.
Hell yeah.
So pretty much that is saying yes to Prop 50 to
Finally.
temporarily redistrict California. This is
Mhm.
essentially an answer to Abbott and all the fucking crooked politicians in Texas trying to do the same. I think they did do the same thing
They
here in
did.
Texas.
Yeah.
Mm.
So fuck it. Play fire with fire. You know,
When are you moving to
can't-
Canada, Sean?
I can't say
Yeah.
enough bad things
I don't
about
get it.
fucking Greg
What
Abbott.
the fuck?
I'm always in a tough spot because I'm like, all right, I have to stay to help make Texas more liberal, turn it blue.
Right.
But
How's that
we
going?
just keep on
Yeah,
making
how's
bad
that?
decision after bad decision.
Oh, yeah.
But Alyssa sends $4.20. Blaze it. Thank you.
Let's go.
Hell yeah.
Next up, we got Sidra, who writes, there is a tabletop role-playing game called Wrestlemania that y'all should check out. Been listening for years, but I am poor, so, first donation. But I don't know anyone else who would be pumped about this, so I had to share. Sidra, I need to play that
Aw.
game.
Hell yeah.
That sounds fun.
Wrestlemania sounds like a Curse of Strahd and WrestleMania.
Maybe that's our
into
next playthrough.
Curse of Strahd?
No, the WrestleVania.
WrestleMania? That would be sick. I don't know how we would do a tabletop board game.
I don't know. Figure it
We'll
out.
figure it out. Next up, we got Alaska, who writes, I'm loving the old bonus episodes now that I have joined the Rich Rich. Please tell Josh I love his Patron Monday songs. It brings me so much joy. Bring the singing back. Alaska sends 69 cents.
Hell yeah. Well, we didn't do it today, but we had something better.
Hell yeah. I will say the Josh songs were great. He was getting anxiety from
Aw.
I have to come up with a brand new song every week. This is
What do you
getting
mean?
crazy.
I don't have that many creative juices, guys.
And lastly, we have Jessica, who sends a coconut emoji
Oh shit.
and another Venmo saying, submission for a collab with Beyond Beautiful. Jessica sends a total of $7.59. Thank you, Jessica.
Hell
And
yeah.
always down for collabs.
Absolutely. We'll
We'll get John on that. He's
yeah.
kind of the boss on setting those up.
He's kind of a hound when it comes to get like we say, hey, let's get this person on, and he just goes, all right, and he just messages them and gets them on.
He
Usually.
spams their socials until otherwise.
Yep.
He's a dog.
Yeah. All right. Well, that's it for the Venmos. Before we end the show, Josh, Alex, anything to say to the Wikimaniacs?
Alex, shout out your new show coming out.
All right. Yep. So I have a new show coming out October 28th. First 3 episodes will drop. It's called
Fantastic. I am gonna finish this shit and I'm gonna go to bed. That was a long ass stream, but that was a fun stream. But I am tired. Oh my god, I'm so tired. So I'm gonna end my stream here. But if I'm not back later, I'll be back tomorrow. I never know in advance. It's gonna be depending on how long I sleep today. But that will be all. Peace and Merry Christmas! Oh my god, I'm so tired. Woo! Sheesh.